This is your quick reminder that if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so, like the video, and enjoy it.
You know, being HLE
first pick, okay.
Road to EWC that's played in your normal.
Did Gen G have side selection? They chose what?
Then you got to go to the actual stadium. You got to see the
they
fans,
chose to play on blue side?
That's
That's strange, no?
Something that has been a bit of a weak point.
Gen G has side selection, they just choose blue side, but they don't choose first or second pick. I actually really want to talk to one of the players. Maybe when we're in MSI, we can talk to players about it, because it's so weird to me that teams just choose sides. I can understand why, but also, like, for example, some teams in the LEC against LR, they picked to play on blue or red. They didn't choose first or second pick because they know that we would always choose second pick. And first pick was better, but we need second pick. So they never chose which pick to choose against us because they knew they'd always get first pick. So they always chose like a blue or red side to play on. Yeah, Oriana, Casio, Rice. Wow, these are just. I mean, these two are kind of locked bans on second pick. I mean, it's the thing about the meta that's fun. I don't understand that. You're just walking into Canyon Lee Sin. Let's see if they do it or not, though. But I think it's a bit scary. Jarvan first pick doesn't feel as good anymore. But Jarvan first pick has been a thing since the start of the year. Well, since a long time, Jarvan's been a first pick. Or like a 1-2-3. Here, like Lucian, you could do Lucian, you could do Karma. You could do Kate Karma. Kate Karma Lee Sin sounds kind of mid, though. Jhin Karma also sounds awful into Jarvan, unless there's a plan here somewhere. I like Caitlyn, though. I think Hamalife's pretty happy here, aren't they? They could just go Ashe Seraphine. What? They're going Karma Annie? Really? I think, are they doing this to try and get away with mid-pick and ban for it? Because they have to pick full bot lane here? So basically what they've done, they get denied on occasion now. They knew that they had to pick bot lane 2-3. So they took an Annie instead of matching jungle and dropping jungle. Getting jungles banned, maybe. And now they could go Jhin or MF into Kate Bard, which is a winning lane, but you are playing 3 immobiles into Jarvan. So you probably want to ban Rumble. They could even pick Lee Sin here and drop AD. There's 3 ADs they could have played. Yeah, I mean, I think picks for Gen G, Lee Sin is great. Picks for HLE, I would say Rumble, Akali are pretty good. Yeah, Skarner ban is also not bad. It gives them a bit of room. Man, they have Jarvan Bard into 3 immobiles. Yeah, you could do Lee Sin and then maybe Wukong or Skarner. Yeah, but if you're going Keen Santa, you're going into Rumble. Oh, man, I'm scared of Akali Rumble if I'm Gen G. Okay, they ban the Rumble. I think Wukong or Skarner is a solid ban. Unless you need to ban a top laner like Vayne or Gnar. But I doubt they'll play Vayne or Gnar, will they? Okay, they think they will. Okay, well, Gnar is giga broken right now for Zeus. They could just go Gnar and they could just pick into any. They can just pick Akali, they can pick Galio, they can pick anything really. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds always a good blind if Vayne's out. So Wukong and Skarner are open. Wow, they take the Gnar away. Does Zeus have a counter to the Gnar? He has Tristana top, TF top. He has a lot of top laners that can go into Gnar that side lane into him. Teemo top into Gnar? Wait! Wait! If that motherfucker ever picked Teemo one day. Wow, he's going Sion into the Gnar. Wow, so Gen G came out ahead with that Gnar blind. I think Wukong is maybe the best option. Or I don't really like the Fury. Yeah, it makes sense, but I don't really like it as much. But it's good.
That's how you're going to play this composition. You just have to basically circumvent the Sion, or
I think Sion can be flexed mid, yeah, but not on blue side. I guess with that Gnar blind, yeah, but we would need like a big counter to Gnar, but there's no huge counter there, I think. HLE has slightly better team fight, I would say. What happens if Gen G loses? If Gen G loses this series, getting second place is going to be very hard. They're going to need T1 or KT to lose to FearX or DNS, which is just probably not going to happen. Jhin Karma wins bot. The way the LCK works is it's first versus second for MSI, and the loser plays the winner of third versus fourth. If, well, let's assume the fourth team wins. And this goes to MSI. So if it's HLE versus, let's say it's HLE versus Gen G up here. Let's say HLE go to MSI. Gen G goes down here, and let's say T1 comes up. That means one of Gen G or T1 can't be at MSI. They can't. So with that same logic, if KT win the second place race, third versus fourth is T1 Gen G. So that means one of Gen G T1 can't make MSI. It's impossible. So if KT finish second, that basically means one of Gen G T1 is not going to MSI. KT are the CEOs of disturbing the standings, I swear to God. They always ruin it for everyone else. So you're saying DK is not going to MSI? Bro, DK just lost to a Fizz mid lane and got 3-0'd in 20-minute games. I don't even know if they're going to the studio this week, let alone fucking MSI. They haven't shown up yet. HLE is not locked first place. If they win this, they're locked first place, but they're pretty locked, I would say. They play versus Bro later in the week. If HLE don't finish first, that would be actually insane.
What it sounded like
Ah,
now Zayas is going to get one.
nice ult.
Does need to use his ulti to get himself out.
W doesn't land.
Here on this bottom side, Duro is
Genji have a lot of pressure on the map, huh? Look at that. Winning top, pushing mid, pushing bot.
Yeah,
Yeah, the LCK playoffs are going to be
has kind of been
fucking cinema.
Right? Kanavi's moved on, so
all of these
they can
teams
keep pushing with
just
this
beat
Karma
each other
flow.
non-stop
And yes, Caitlyn
in
has
best
really
of
long
threes.
range, and they do have the
T1
range
beat
support of the
Genji.
Bard, but
If
he doesn't
Genji
get
beats
any,
Hammerlife now,
bindings, it's hard for Guma to follow up or set up headshots.
and Hammerlife's first place.
Oh, Canyon could
wait,
be in
what?
trouble here, though. Cosmic Binding does come down. They get the W pretty early as Canyon trying to work out what to do. He's very
dead.
close to a wall, and that's first blood going over to Ruler.
Oh, Zeka flash. Gets him in the back. He can W out. Oh, clean by Zeka. 1 for 1. Double stun. Delight has no heal. He has to flash it. Oh, too late by Duro to keep the tether. Okay, this is going to ramp up, bro. This is going to ramp up.
Feels so bad because he could have otherwise just walked away with flash advantage, but he's not quite able to get the root. Could have been so high value if he did. This is
Wow, nice damage. No flash.
Yeah, the bear is certain.
You know, I talked about how sometimes he just sends
I
it
guess he
here.
gets
does
caught,
not actually
but he has
block
mid-prio,
the
like a lot of
initial,
mid-prio. Actually,
play
it's
there
not
from
that
Delight
big.
with his jump. Instead, waits
I
so
guess Zeka
Chovy
can kinda
join
keep
here,
up.
But Zeka follows, actually.
Nice play
into
by
the
Zeka
pit,
to
gets
flash
the
and get that kill.
here, and is able to because he's damage.
Boots of
got the
Swiftness in this
stun
lane look
and the
so good.
follow-up, Gets the electrocute.
That's
No,
what
this
I
is best of
assumed.
3.
There was a reason why it
It's best
made
of
so
3, but I
much
think
sense
Genji's just
for her to
winning
not have
lanes.
shoes.
So I think
And now
HLE,
with the quest,
they have a lot of good champs that can
she
do
has to be able
things.
to buy them, otherwise it doesn't.
Now she's broken.
Yeah, it's just not very fair. As Canyon going to walk on over, it is going to be HLE securing the first grub. But there's an ult in from the Neferi. Delight does set up the magical journey, does take it in the end.
I mean, Kanavi already has 2 grubs here, but Zeka is... Oh my god, Kanavi tried to peel for Zeka, and now he's dead.
A lot of damage towards his
Flashes.
top side, though, as he walks forward towards Keen.
Yeah, lethal tempo Nar is really good, I think.
Behind, of course, as Chovy is just generating
Chovy
his
is just
own
doing
lead
so
here
much.
by lane.
AoE stun in the
Yeah,
late
and his
game.
range
Mid-game,
is
it'll be
terrible to
fine.
play against.
When you get a lead, you just kind of press your buttons towards
Oh,
the
Jhin
enemy. Jhin ult?
Yeah, the curtains have it.
Wow, he actually got some
called.
decent
Yeah,
shots in there.
He has the back again. So he had against
Zeus is
Zeka
bot.
was his Yone.
He's done
in
laning.
that game number 2 where
Absolutely.
they
My bot lane
just
will
got
carry this game, and I
obliterated.
will roam bot.
I think
Chovy's
Wow, they
coming
send
down.
Aurora
Here's
top. It's
Tibbers
actually
is
really good
back
from
up.
Hammerlife, though. They get some plates on
can
Kate.
Genji actually
Deny
find an
Jhin some
angle here?
minions.
That's the question.
And
Ruler does
Aurora
make it back
catches
to the
top
lane,
anyway, and
very
Zeus can catch
important.
mid. So Zeus
gonna
lost
have
the
to back
wave,
away.
but
I gotta
Zeka
say,
kind
this is a
of...
really advanced
Zeka
play
kinda
here
got
from
it.
Monolife Esports. It was more than just a bush trap. Like Genji knew
If
they
that
were
worked,
likely
that play,
doing
that
this,
would've
so
been
they played
insane
defensively,
for them.
Nobody dies.
They lost 400 gold with that, yeah, but if they didn't do anything, they would have lost Drake, and they would have lost plates in bot.
Genji are still in the lead, but
So they tried to do
plays like
something
that
to
can
break
really
it. They
even up
still
your
lost
bottom
Drake,
lane.
Yeah, gets them back into the lane.
was
Is
gonna
what it
break
feels
it.
like
Oh.
as well as
Oh,
the second
Ruler.
throw.
but it was like it was an attempted proactive play that
Barrier,
failed.
man.
Extra gun better or something.
Ah, that's how it works. It's all right.
They're trying to get Chovy
Chovy is
flash.
put into the Cataclysm here, but there is a Tibbers in there as well. Dash Cannon comes forward.
They got
Zeka
Chovy
does
flash.
A lot of damage.
I think HLE needs to try and find some more plays. Because now they're just going to swap top and start hitting their top tier one. They're going to keep mismatching. Wow, HLE are swapping these lanes non-stop. They just want to keep putting Sion into Jhin and Kate into Nar. No, they're going to put Caitlyn from bot to mid now. And Aurora from base to bot, I guess. Doesn't feel good. I think Sion needs to be bot, but it's okay.
Instance when it could have been a gigantic advantage, as Chovy not going to get hit by everything, but does
No flash.
take a whole bunch of damage. That Dash Cannon,
Chovy belt.
every time, ladies and gentlemen.
Chovy belt.
And
Chovy
Genji
belt value.
kind of
You could just
avoiding
literally make a montage of the entire
pressure
split
so
of his
incredibly
Chovy belt
well
just
in this
saving
game.
him.
bit like
There's
the
no
classic
Bard
Genji
ult, and the
experience.
Herald is really low
And we
already.
could be talking about,
And
you know,
Zeus
which
is
book
staying
series
bots,
we're
bro. I
reading
think
at the moment,
Genji's just
or
playing,
something
winning
like
lanes,
that.
winning the
But it is
lanes,
gonna take
pushing
this
the
for
lanes,
Herald.
and our
There's not
first
gonna
and
be
every
any
objective.
contest here for
The only way you stop it is if you
And
can
I
catch
feel
them.
like this is extra effective against a team like
And they tried
HLE.
to
It
catch
sounds
them
like
with the
they're
lane
gonna take a
swaps
whole
and
bunch
putting
of
Sion
damage. I
bot.
am going to hold that thought for a moment, but the Herald
First
is
blood
going to
tower.
be thrown down in mid lane to take down that first turret of the game. And
Wow, they got
Genji
first tower by
very
2%.
passively moved to almost the 3,000
Jhin
gold
W?
lead. As I
Oh
say
my god, he's dead.
passively, there's the doggos coming out.
Great pick.
Thank you, Baha,
Man,
for
Gen
that
G just
beautiful
have them in a
song from
chokehold
million
this
years
game.
ago. And we're gonna have a look at
DK
this one
lost
once
to
again.
this? No, I know that.
Sometimes you die to-
Pretty scary when you
HLE are
imagine
finding
what can happen
zero
with
engage
Shady
angles.
further
They got
and further
Chovy flash
ahead in
once
this
on mid,
game.
failed the bar play
Second
with the rocket
dragon
belt,
now
and that's
is
kind of
spawned.
it. That's all they've
We're
really
gonna see
tried
HLE
other
try
than
to
the
muster
Scion
up
play.
and test here, but it would cost
Because
them
Gen
so
G are just
much if
pushing
he
so many
does.
lanes, and if
Yep.
they try plays, they would
Zero
lose so many
tech
minions
as
for
far
it.
as our tech
This is what I
now
also
away
mean by
first up.
first pick
You
Jarvan.
can see HLE haven't
This
started
Jarvan
this one
can't
off
play,
just yet.
or what? I guess his
Canion's
lanes
just
kind
gonna
of are
walk on
pushed
over. I
in.
think Gen G
It's
really
only
been
the
able to
second
make
Drake and
any
Gumayusi's
positive
in mid. It's not a
inroads
fight. They're
for the
just
last
running around in
17
circles,
minutes.
watching
No,
them
they
like
really
it's a
haven't.
fucking movie theater.
Kanavi, yeah, just he's a
That's
voyeur
literally all they're
in
doing.
that situation. As a
Like, there's more than one
mountain soul
co-streamer in this game. There's
My
6 of
goodness,
them.
if HLE turn-
For Gen G.
But it's not
to,
as easy as
Gnar,
it
for
sounds, you know,
example.
like...
So that was the choice.
Gen
I
G are
mentioned that
permanently
would
like grouping us
cost
four,
Zace a lot of
never
money if he
crossing any like
decided
dangerous
to
lines.
TP in,
They're
especially if they weren't
giving on
successful.
angles
He
that they
does
need to
get
just
that
play a
money
bit safer
on
on.
the top side there, picks up some plates.
Yeah.
So Zion gets some money and will push that goal in his
This is
play,
also one of the biggest
and
strengths
they
of
look
Gen G. If they have a
refreshed,
comp
they
that
look
gets slightly
super
ahead,
ready to
it's
just
so
tackle
hard
this
to break
HLE
them.
draft.
Every team always
And
struggles
take
to
it
find
by
a
the
way to
horns
like
as we're
come
now
back.
heading to the part of the game
They
where
always
it
play
might be a
like
little bit
the
tougher for Gumayusi with the rest
the
of these moving parts a little
70-30,
bit behind in
80-20
this
plays.
game,
They never go
because
for like
Caitlyn doesn't
anything
necessarily
lower.
have map
When they have a lead,
control.
it's
They
so
have a lot of
difficult.
bottom side-
As Keen is just fine. Oh, Kanavi spots Canyon out there. I don't think they had vision.
Why are they
Haven't
aiming
seen
at
him
Gnar?
enter that brush, and Canyon looking a little worse for wear. As
They're
he does go back
overloading
to base.
to...
Has
I think they need
himself
to
about an 800 gold lead at the
target
moment.
Chovy. I feel like
these
Annie
plays
is the
from
weakest
Highlight
side laner in
Esports,
the game in the
though,
meta right now.
because the top turret's already down. He's Neferi,
Now
so he's
Chovy's
okay,
doing
but, you know,
the same play,
Highlight Esports this game, and
and they will get this tower. And he could TP top, but it's a bit sketchy. I mean, gold on Scion at the end of the road. What HLE would really like is a 5v5 to kick off. At least then they can try something. I mean, what HLE will... Oh, there's a pick. Wait.
Yep. Zeka goes between the worlds.
A play?
Duro does have the good old
Maybe they can get his flash.
W, but that is going to be... Oh, the flash forward. Duro gets his Inspire back, though, and walks it
Whoa,
off.
one pick
Yeah,
opportunity was
W,
given in
everyone.
20
It's
minutes.
one head.
Well,
Guma did try.
The good news for HLE is they can get a Drake fight right now if they want. And I think they will take it. But I think Gen G is going to try and start it straight away, probably.
Right away for preparing to teleport in. There it is, right into the front line.
Yep. Let's see whether this is going to be Zeus
almost got a
finding an
massive
angle to get
combo
an
there.
ult off, get a few knockups.
All right. HLE will get a fight.
Keen
God bless.
is pretty
Enough
early as
of
he
the map
throws
plays.
the house around. Zeus in that front
That's a
line as
no
they
flash
do manage to
karma,
get a
but
temper
that's
fate
no
onto one,
setup
but the
on that.
follow-up isn't quite there because Keen is running amok. And now the train's going to come on through. Tried to sidestep it, did Chovy, and he just
Oh
gets
my god, they didn't get him.
bounced on. Flashes out of the way though and keeps himself
Big
alive.
damage from
He may
Guma,
not
though.
be so lucky as the
Flash slow.
forward comes in from Zeus.
Kanavi's gonna
Rule
die.
sets up the ultimate,
Zeka's gonna
though,
die
and
maybe.
takes down
Flashes out.
Kanavi.
Ult's
And now
reset.
Canyon goes in, gets two
Canyon's
already,
dead.
but he will be taken
Ooh,
down.
Guma was getting them
Somehow,
really low
Gen G
there.
actually come out on top as far as the kills, but the health
TP back from
bars
Keen.
looking way better for Hanwha Life
Probably
Esports.
lost here, Hamon after
Escapes
Drake.
and is now going to head back to this fight.
Yeah, the
as
Bard ult
well.
onto Karma, I
Keen
get
comes
it,
back
she has
with
no
full
flash,
health
but
as well after the teleport.
no one can follow that.
I think Aiden
People are saying
Just,
Keen?
yeah,
What did
just
Keen
ruins
do?
everything for HLE.
I just saw him in Mini-Gnar
it's
running
so
away.
frustrating. It's like Keen uses Gnar early, and the initial Tempered Fate isn't on a prio target here onto Duro, but it kind of buys space in this fight. And then they get Keen, or they get Chovy, and the follow-up is there.
Oh
but
my
Chovy
god,
barely
Keen is
survives.
actually...
One of those
Oh my
additional
god, it's a
barely
full
surviving
chopped
Gen
fight
players.
for the
Ruler
Gnar.
as well,
What
because
the
of Jhin,
hell?
even though he gets chunked out,
He
gets
couldn't
to
find
actually
any
make a
angles.
huge impact in this fight. Zeka is deleted. And that's the end of it. Like, Zeus can't really do anything.
As the value of the items, but Caitlyn certainly able to utilize these three very effectively. As Ruler going to get caught by
Okay,
the
that's
Tempered
gonna be a
Fate.
trap.
Let's
Do they have
see whether
Mikhails?
Gen G can make this one work. 'Cause in goes
Oh my
Zeus.
god,
There's
he's
the
just caught on
cataclysm,
midwave.
and down
This
will
is
go the
massive
Jhin.
for Hamon
Canyon
Life.
now in a bit of trouble. Has to flash out of the way, but Zeka shows
Chovy no
up.
flash.
Chovy's able to get himself out of the ulti.
Keen's
though,
going
pretty
mega though, they're
comfortably.
overchasing.
And now Duro trying to CC Kanavi.
Ooh.
Tibbers gets out of
It
there.
would
and
be
the
nice
magical
to get
journey
Baron
is going
here
to get
because they've been
HLE
getting
out
nothing
of
this
the scrap
game.
as well, as Kanavi was looking very,
If they can
very
get Baron
low,
here,
but
they can
walk
probably win the
away
game.
with that one kill. Looks like Gen G are not done yet, though, as there's a great knock-up onto Duro. And
Oh,
he's gonna
nice
explode.
by
Zeka
Zeus.
takes
They
that
really
kill
need a Baron.
down.
Gen G in
Nice
the
picks
end.
by Hamon Life. That's
Highlight
more like it.
Esports go over.
Oh,
Trying
Ruler
to
getting
turn
caught
this
there.
into
He
a
has to
Baron
flash
with
the Bard ult.
Kanavi
It's just Bard
here
ult into
with Smite
Caitlyn trap into
available.
dead.
I think this is just going to be likely to go over. I mean, Canyon could try to look for the steal here, but they're going to say no.
Nice
Yeah, a
W,
lot of
good
damage
reaction.
available here for Zeka as
9k
well,
on the
so he
Baron.
can't
It's
really
still pretty
face check.
healthy. Delight's
Baron
being
is
funny
down
for
to
some
about
reason.
6,000, and Delight taking a lot of damage here. here from Keen.
This is
Charging
getting
up
kind
that
of sketchy
Nava
now,
as well.
but Canyon's
As
low.
Gen
Zeka's
G
doing
do
really
not
well.
wanna give this one up without a fight.
2K.
Keen goes in. There's the ulti
1K.
from Zayas, so fantastic. Canyon steals away the Baron and kills Zeka.
Yeah, Canyon is just different, bro.
Man. They're gonna have to play together on the national team after this.
Oh my god, he's making fun of them.
Yeah.
Oh my
As Canyon is just going to steal the game back for Genji.
Oh my god.
man.
If Hammerlife got that, they could really start taking over the map, but now they're back to square one.
Wow, that was... but he does die here from time to time in high-stakes matches. He is focused down here, and a lot of the damage is gone, but also a lot of the tools have been used. So Genji are like, we got a Gnar. We got a Gnar bar. Let's actually see what we can make of this. As Keen just charges up here onto Kanavi, pushes him out. The Hammerlife Esports like, yeah, but they don't have their Jhin. I think we can actually just buy some space here and go over after we catch Duro. Look at the burst that comes on Duro
that Caedrel
well.
headshot
Everybody
passive.
just focuses him down.
What is Delight doing
Canyon,
in this
we're
fight?
like, okay, you got
Like
blocked by Zeka. He can't do
I
anything
don't know.
here. He's got no flash.
If he was just hitting the
There's
Baron.
no way. Light gets pushed away.
And it was all Keen, man. He was so good.
Look at Canyon as well, though. He's like, I'm going to kill this
Ults
Aurora,
onto
but also
Zeka.
I'm going to press D on the way.
Smites, and then
He
just...
was barely in range.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's crazy. It doesn't even look like he's in range in the replay.
Oh my goodness. Well, now Keen and Chovy are throwing some abilities.
Chovy has
as
no
they're
flash for like
building
3
up that
seconds.
damage
He tried to
taken
rocket belt the
number,
combo.
as Keen is not afraid of anything at all. As Zeka is going to be taken down. Chovy is the one that locks up.
Kanavi
the kill
getting
in the
chased
meantime.
down.
Canyon
It's
is just
GG.
killing Kanavi,
Surely
getting
it's
him
just
out of
GG.
his own jungle.
50 seconds on
And
Soul.
yeah, Zeus, I mean, still taking.
Time they finally kill Ruler. They get the
Yeah.
catch on to Duro. But they can't get the Baron.
30
and
seconds on
it
Drake. Surely
feels like
Genji
they're
just clicked Dragon Ore.
Oh my god.
It feels like, you know, are we going to really look at...
Yeah,
this
Chovy
situation
didn't have
as,
flash.
You know, I don't want to talk about this replay too much. I want to home back all the Baron, but are we really going to look at Zeka?
I think Delight had a really rough game, you know. I know Kanavi's like in the limelight right now, looking like a bit of a silly fucking Inter. But man, Delight really opened zero windows or doors for anyone this game on Bard. Other than that one ruler mid ult.
In this one, 4.4k ahead as they go in.
Yep. That is a decent number for Keen, but he's going to... Oh,
Oh.
never mind. He's killed
Wait, Keen
by
just
the
got one shot. What the
Cataclysm.
fuck?
And not able to get any value at all in this fight. Genji may just have
Keen
to
just-
get out of here. Tempered fate
What?
onto
Keen and
Turbo.
Chovy just
They're not
died.
gonna have the option. Flash out
On the
from
Soul.
Ruler,
What?
but Duro is dead.
6 what?
And HLE are angry,
What?
And they are going to be able to deny the Soul from Genji.
Oh my god, they
Deny
have
the
big
soul,
side
and they
waves to
cut the
catch as
gold
well.
lead in half, but bit of a sloppy setup there for Genji as they just kind of push into the jungle. And there's so much burst
He has no
here,
flash,
even
by the
with
way,
the
and he's
lead
against
they
the
have,
Sion
even
playing
with
Jhin.
the Mountain Soul point they have.
Is
It's
he not just
a
gonna get
Mountain
run
Soul.
down?
As Ruler's just getting run down.
Oh, no.
Aurora gonna TP on him. I think he's just dead.
Yeah.
What?
Ruler
They
is
got
the
4
Jhin
kills
trying to
and they
hurt
denied the
Sion,
Soul?
and that is just
What?
never gonna happen. Over
What?
comes Gumi.
Going back to this
What
fight
even
here,
happened
Keen's
here?
on the wraparound. So they really
Keen's
wanna fight this,
flanking.
especially now that Canyon's
But
over,
what
like,
the
"Alright, we have
fuck
to go
is
now."
that?
They go on to Guma, but he flashes away. They have the shield to come through.
He
Chovy-
could have killed them all. Like, Keen got just wrecked, and that was
What?
their whole game plan.
Yeah, well, that's the whole game plan, and then they still sent it trying to kill Guma. Like, Chovy was like...
He just ran
I'm
into
gonna
this
stick to the
pink
mission,
brush and just
right? He,
jumped
like,
in.
flashed in to follow to try to kill Guma.
I got
but the fight
insta
was
Bard
already over
stunned.
once the Gnar was focused down. So
Big
Chovy's
stun
then
by
pushed
Delight.
back. And it's a huge disaster. I mean, sometimes you gotta...
Delight
you can
carried that
say, "Alright,
fight."
plan is
Big stun.
We flank with it as
Despite
well,
Kanavi's
He's
best
gonna be doing
abilities, this game
so
might be
much
winnable for
damage.
HLE.
From this point
Now,
onward,
hold on a
it
second.
doesn't even really matter how much army
He
you
is
get to build, and
flashless.
no one's really building all that much of it. As
a
Keen's
flank.
going to jump on top of Delight.
He has
yeah,
Bard ult
takes
for
about
himself.
50% of his health bar. There's the rest of it as, okay, Tempered fates himself as Zeka. Oh dear, not actually going to find
Caedrel's
the
not in
angle to
range
get
over the
himself
wall
in, so
for a
it's just
trap
Bard
for the
dying
Neferi. If she had
free.
range,
And
she
Zeka
was
has to
fine.
ult to get to safety. The curtains are being called though. One bullet. Is that going to be enough here? And I think it just may be. As Canyon
Yes,
comes on over,
flash, but
and
he
he's able
can't
to
really
lock down
use
the
it.
kill, and it's
Now they
HLE's
just get
turn
caught
to
mid.
just fall apart.
Because this is like me watching
And
T5
once
Manager.
again,
2
Canyon
guys
just
just fucking
deletes
group up.
The Aurora. As Guma hasn't died this game, he's pumped massive damage, but everything is falling apart around him right now as here comes the Sion focus.
Oh dear, well it's going to
He
take
will
about
die,
15
maybe.
minutes
Nah, ult's
to
out.
take him down.
He had no flash.
Well calibrated
Kanavi's-
boss fight there
he has
as,
GA, he really doesn't want to lose
Zeus able
that.
Get himself out, and Kanavi
This
as
is a game
well
of volleyball,
is
it's
able to
true.
get over the wall.
Guma
The
is-
turret not gonna
Guma
be
is
lucky.
so
Only
strong.
One of them left remaining here as Genji looks
If
to
you just
try and
play
pile on
around
that gold
Caitlyn
lead
right
once
now-
again.
So Delight is kind of like
She will
collateral damage
three-shot
here.
people.
He plays this so well. The Caitlyn is so huge.
No flash on
this could be
Ruler.
the
Caught
pick.
on mid
Yeah,
again.
Ruler is very, very dead. The question
Oh
is,
my
can
god.
Genji
Good Bard
do
ult by
anything
Delight there.
about
Really
it?
nice
The
Bard
answer
ult.
is absolutely
But
very
this is the
annoying.
life of
Canyon
Jhin
couldn't
against
take down the
Caitlyn,
Bosco, and lost his
against
wolves.
Jarvan, Kate's Bard if you're
Goodness.
ever on mid waves.
And we're going to go to
Beautifully.
Baron
And now
again. Are we
Hammerlife have
gonna
Baron.
repeat history?
Wait.
Let's see where Zeka
Hammerlife will get Baron. They'll
Well,
base and
we've
get
got 40
Rabadons.
seconds
Wait,
on
this game
Ruler,
is just
and
great for
Genji
HLE.
doesn't
No, their
look like
team
they're
fights
going to
are
contest
better,
this. They're just gonna
but their
give it
lanes
up.
are losing.
Last time around,
But
it
the
was a
lane
little
phase
bit
is
of a
over,
closer fight.
and they're
Some
coming
damage
back
was
so
done to
heavily.
HLE members, but they're not gonna
I guess
commit
better is
to
the
the
wrong word.
contest
I think they're
second
better, but
time
they're a
here.
lot
They're just gonna
easier.
have to get-
To swing because HLE's composition
Sion
feels
just
better
runs
in the late
forwards.
game.
Yeah, I mean, Ruler, I hate to do it to him.
So in
but,
terms of like
he's
raw
kinda
team fight, I
Ruler
think
spotted
HLE is
twice.
really
Like,
far
they-
ahead. But I do think with the lead Genji had, Hamalive tried lots of things. None of it worked because Genji played well around it. But at like 25 minutes onwards, Genji just kind of gave them plays. Like they inted the Drake twice. Ruler's getting caught on midway was ridiculous when he had flash up. Kuma has GA. They have Rabadons, GA. I don't know. How do you...
And getting on top of Gumiushi
call me crazy, but
than you'd expect, right?
HLE should murder them in this fight, shouldn't they? Kuma has just been quietly farming through the madness. And now he's 400 CS at minute 34 with 6 items. And he's going to two-shot people.
But Canyon still unseen.
He has popped an elixir. He is so tanky right now.
Yeah, he is an absolute monster. As there's Chovy getting engaged on flashes out.
Okay, Kanavi did really well there.
But he's still taking so much
He
damage.
just flash ults Annie, gets her flash and kills her.
But I don't think Chovy's making it out of this one.
And Guma just killed Neferi in 2 auto attacks basically.
To take him down, and now the tempered fake gonna be
Zeka,
avoided.
he has flash here. Oh, great flash. Ruler no flash. La 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 la. Sion.
We know how this one goes. It's real difficult to escape.
Wow, HLE won it. Wow, this game was so unplayable for 20 minutes. Is it draft diff? Well, this is what happens when the scaling teamfight comp scales in teamfights. Genji had like a really big lead, but they just kind of...
That's their best chance.
Yep, they need to try and deal with these minions. So the first Nexus turret is going to go down, though, as Keen pulling the wave as best he can. He does have that Nabar building, as now Gumiushi needs to be careful. He's got a GA,
Yes, GA.
but he is not immortal.
Nice block.
At least Delight stands in front of him.
Wow, they can't end.
That deadly flourish
If they
damage.
can't end,
So
they
the
need to go
game
Drake
isn't
quick
over
because
just
Chovy's up.
yet.
Chovy's gonna
And they're all really low.
Need to get out of here ASAP.
Yeah, the Dragon is still up.
Oh, Jin fourth shot. He's not in range. Chovy. Oh my god, they need to kill Sion there or it's cooked. I think they really needed to kill Sion there, Genji. Alright, they're not in time for this Drake.
Secure this without a contest. Canyon's so close.
Oh, yeah.
Can he catch Zeka with Keen's
He has
help?
ult.
Yeah, Keen gets that boomerang down. There's a deadly flourish. The ulti comes
Oh my god, Kanavi EQ'd into the wall. God bless, he would have died if he did that. Oh, now the light's caught. They overstayed so hard. They can end top. Someone needs to clear top wave quick. They need to stop them from getting to top wave. They need to body block everything. If they get on this top wave, it's over.
Inside the enemy base. I guess he is not afraid of anything at all as he gets in front of the train as Canyon.
Because that top wave's going to kill the inhib tower by itself, isn't it? Wait, it's actually over. It doesn't. They're on top wave. Zeus is dead. Keen's going to die here. It's Guma and Kanavi versus 4 of them. Guma has no flash. Chovy has no flash.
Genji are getting down to business.
Yeah.
They deal with the top inhibitor turret. They get the inhibitor as well. The closest game we've had all season.
Oh my god.
The
It's a
1-1
fucking
stands for
fiesta.
first place.
They
Both of
stayed
those
so
just
long,
have first
Hamalive.
place for both
So
of these
crazy.
teams.
All right, when you watch some of these fights here for HLE and how quickly they decide the target, right? They go on to Chovy, they can heavily commit. They kind of basically, with the elixir here onto Zeus, he just invalidates Ruler's existence. Like, and then Zeka gets on top of him.
This
here.
should be a
Ruler
game win
is
here,
like,
shouldn't
okay,
it?
well,
This should
try
be a
and
game
chase
win.
down some
Baron,
walls.
3 kills.
Amazingly timed here from Zeka.
But Keen
And
does
now
a
they
lot
just
of
can't
work.
get away. Luckily,
And this is why sometimes
they
it
are
feels
able to
hopeless to
survive
do
with
what he
Keen
does.
here.
You don't see it.
By the way, it looks like this
But he
is
like
AI
pulled the wave
playing
for
League of
so
Legends.
far that it
Watch
made it...
how quickly they fall. Look at this aim.
It made it take a while.
From Ruler. Canyon
was it only
goes
2 kills?
in. Like the fact that this is actually a 5-man unit coordinated.
How do you win this game as Genji though?
Canyon gonna get spotted
How do you
here.
win this game?
But Kanavi and Zeus, I don't think are going to.
I know you might be like, what do you mean, Caedrel? They have a gold lead in soul points.
The key here.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of
these
keys in this game.
5v5s
There's a lot
are
of things
hard,
going
man.
on, but the top push is not really that
Especially
strong
without
yet, but
any
given
flash,
enough
it's
time,
impossible.
The inhibitor is
Like,
what Genji
Caitlyn
are
has
looking to take
0
to secure
threat on
Mount
her
Soul,
because
right?
Sion
So
is
that
just
a
in their
huge
face.
thing, as well as their
And
fact that they
Kanavi's
have
doing
the
really good.
ability
He
to
just
respawn
flash
advantage.
ulting Annie on cooldown.
As I don't know if you should be
So
poking right
Annie
now,
always
they're
has to
on
flash away. He just like Lila sacrificing himself.
As well. HLE canceling
The only champ that can really get on
They
Caitlyn is
have
Neferi.
it hard, a lot trickier
Yeah, I
to
mean
have
bot
that
waves will
agency.
push, but they don't really have a side laner, so
Canyon.
it doesn't really matter.
Needs to be a little
Keen will
careful,
just
but is
collect
able
it.
to clear out that on this
Ruler
Dragon.
not
Huh?
again.
And Ruler is able to walk
He has
out
karma
of the way
shield.
of the spot there.
Ooh,
as it's a lot of
Kanavi gets
damage.
1 flash.
And the Cataclysm
Doesn't get 2,
avoided by
doesn't get 2.
Ruler very
Chovy didn't
nicely,
panic.
and he hits that first bullet. Second goes
He tried to make them shit their pants there. TP behind to the right. Oh, he cancelled him. Didn't get his GA. They're kind of low here, Hamalive though. Zeka on the left, finds Ruler. Q hits, E hits, flash from Duro to save him. Keen's dead. What? Zeka's dead. 1 for 1.
will go the Aurora. It's in trade for Keen, though. So
What a good Sion Q.
Here at 40 minutes of the game, and Gumayusi, he gets the snipe.
Oh my god, you ain't getting out of there, boy.
Canyon, who then goes untargetable, tries to get
Whoa, almost did actually.
And
Yeah, that's not. But the Drake spawning, it's so. They can't do it with these champs, though. They can't do it with these champs. So the move speed from Karma's enough here. Zeus tanks, God knows how much damage he tanks. Kanavi tries to make Chovy flash, he doesn't get it, he gets Ruler though. Sion Q cancels the Neferial, which would have procced his GA. And then two things happen. One, Zeka comes from the left and kills Ruler, but two, Keen just jumps in and dies. Keen's like just hitting them 1v4. Oh, flash Sion ult in his face.
Beautiful fight here from both sides.
Duro's flash also saved Ruler.
Charged up Q to keep Kanavi alive, to interrupt Canyon.
Backing on a ward, man.
We've had it for both our junglers this game now, as Guma gets
nice
the
save by
auto
Duro.
in the air. See you later, Canyon. That's
Keen in these fights just looks a bit...
And good God, Zeus will never die.
His health just keeps going up.
3-mounted Drake Sion is crazy.
Bottom side of the map
Yeah,
as well.
they're double side
They will be
laning
able
to
take
try
down
and
this
get a pick or
very
what.
quickly, though. And with the Baron, I mean, they can move over towards his mid lane at the same time. As two inhibs now down, there is
I don't think they can hold this.
On the bottom inhib turret.
This Caitlyn is so
I mean,
OP.
they're not going to be taking 3, but these Nexus
He's just going to chip the
turrets
towers.
are not long for the world, and
Keen's trying to tank these minions.
Gumayusi's got all of
Oh
his
my
items.
god,
This
look at the
guy hits
damage.
for about 1 trillion with
Okay,
every
save the
auto
tower.
attack.
Kappa.
And there is the
Zeka.
Temper Fate actually buys Gen G some time,
Hey,
but now
Guma's
if they
just
let
hitting
Guma
the
hit this
Nexus.
They will just lose the game, and Gen G do that.
Guma's just hitting the towers and Nexus.
Game number 1 goes to HLE, and they just
Bro, Guma carried that game.
be silenced.
He didn't get sucked into any of the madness. Didn't die once.
You're on the edge of
And
your
just
seat the whole
farmed
time. You
like
just
a
do not
absolute
know
animal.
if the other team is gonna snatch it back.
He had like 400
We did not
CS at
see
34
throws
minutes.
this game. We saw
At the end, I think he had
incredible
500
proactivity from
CS.
both teams.
Issue
Holy,
there when it came
okay,
to
Jesus.
Genji actually
I'm slowly
closing
waking
this
up,
one
but
out, so
man,
much
that
of
shit
like
woke
you
me
were
up.
saying,
What the
has to
fuck
do
was
with
that
HLE
game?
having the right answers to mitigate the losses throughout this game. And we were saying it the entire time through, you get to an ultra late game against a composition like this, you don't kill Sion. And they didn't. And Zeus was absolutely massive that game. Gumayusi did do the damage, even if the game was very, very long. Beautifully navigated, but I think all we really want.
All right, I want to review the game because I thought Gen G was in such a good spot.
We're going to go to a short break. When we get back, the space going to break it down, and we'll have game number 2. See you soon.
Chat, people are saying Eid. People are saying Eid Mubarak. What does it mean when it's Eid Mubarak? What does it mean? You can eat? No, wait. You can eat. Wait. Oh, it's a holiday. Oh, it just means happy holidays. Ah, okay. Yo, Eid Mubarak. All the love, all the love. Is it a time of like? Is it like a holiday to spend time with family and stuff? Is that the vibe? All right, all the love to the fams. All the love to the fams. Sending my love. Best wishes, best love. But don't you say, wait. I get this. I always forget this. When you have Ramadan, you fast when the sun goes down, right? Until the sun goes down. But when Ramadan ends, you say something when you can start eating all day again or something, right? What is it you say? You say something. I thought it was Eid Mubarak. Oh, it's the same thing. Why do you say that? Is it happy holidays? You say it's got 2 meanings or what? Okay. Because people were saying Eid Mubarak, I thought that meant the Ramadan was over, but I think Ramadan's in like, wasn't that like last month or the month before? Ah, there's 2 of them. Okay, W. All right. I want to review that game because I feel like my commentary of that game was one of the worst commentaries I've ever done in my life. I don't know if it's because I'm sleepy, but I'm a bit disappointed in myself for that game. I feel like my understanding was not as accurate as I would have wanted it to be. But I felt like I felt like Genji was in a god spot.
And the initial
Much control.
Because HLE's comp is scaling teamfight, and the whole game, Jhin Flash was up on midwave. How is it that the game is like... I think from this state, Genji's game is just insane.
right into the front line.
I get that they're TPing in, and the gold lead is distributed across different members. But I guess if the Gnar has a stinker fight, it's one of those things where, like, Keen in this fight didn't really do anything. To be honest, I think Mega Gnar in this game just sucks, doesn't it? Like, Mega Gnar is just shit. It's just better for him to be in Mini Gnar hitting the Scion, isn't it? Because Mega Gnar looks so useless in this fight. Like, what does Keen even get? What does he even do this fight? He can't jump in. He has to jump out. He can't go in now. It's too late to block. He can't really stop Jarvan. He can't really ult Scion. Even I know Keen's inting this fight, but like, what the fuck do we even do in this fight? But even now, they lost that fight. Even now, I think the game's won, isn't it? The game is Giga 1. Look at Jhin. He's so broken. Kuma basing gets rapid fire. It's just this play just turns the game, though. It just turns the game straight up. Because their setup is so good, isn't it? Dead lane. Enemy team can't do Nash. They're finally hard pressuring side. And he can overload and dive the Aurora with no flash. It's free. But he just like randomly gets caught. I mean, it catches his left foot. Dead. But even then, they do Baron, they get stolen. And now they're back to where they were before him getting caught. But now I guess he has flash up. Sorry, I'm just skipping through. And then they lose the top fight, where like sometimes when you do Baron, your tempo's cooked. They try to make a play on Annie with no flash, but it fails. But even here, the game is in a great spot. Gnar is going to get the render wins. Top tier 2 dies. It's just this fight. It's just, I think Genji's team fighting was just like, I still in hindsight now, I still think the game is won for Genji. It's just their team fighting is just messy. Like, I remember watching Genji last week and they had the craziest clean fights ever. But I think the reason their team fights sucked, looking back, is I think Keen didn't really find out how to play these fights on Gnar. I feel like he didn't really figure out how to do it. And it's pretty hard to figure out. I think the best way to do it is probably to just be with your team getting Karma shields and like using Karma move speed to like hit Scion, proc your passive and perma-kite back, you know? Because obviously if you go too far, you're just going to get hit by rapid fire. But like this is crazy. This is like Leroy Jenkins what the Gnar is doing. Like he's hopping in onto their face with, like, if he's Mega here, I don't mind it. But he's in Mini Gnar. He just gets stunned into the wall, knocked up, dead. And Chovy tries to save him by full comboing Guma, but now Chovy's dead as well.
He's killed by the Cataclysm and not able to get any value at all in this fight. Genji may just have to get out of here. Tempered Fate onto 2 though. They're not going to have the option. Flash out from Ruler.
I also think that they could just put HLE in a chokehold, and instead of him TPing bot in hindsight, maybe they could just have him split push, but I don't think that's a good idea when it's soul point. I think if you have 2 Drakes and they have 1 and it's their second dragon, it's the 4th Drake, it's fine. But if it's the 4th Drake and you have 3, it's always worth to fight it. I just think Gnar should be here and just hitting the Jarvan with Karma shields when Karma comes around. But the positioning is just awful, isn't it? Look at it. Ruler's here, Duro's here, Chovy's here, Keen's here. Karma and Jhin are separated. I don't know, I feel like Gnar just shouldn't do that. And I thought the game was over in the mid fight. It looked over. They make a pick on Jhin, they get Baron. Yeah, playing Jhin on mid waves against Jarvan Bard is a horror. I'm not gonna lie. I like what Kanavi does in these fights. So it is 3 kills, right? It is. Chovy dies. Canyon dies. It's 60-second respawn times, right? And Jhin dies here. And they have 2 cannon. Like, I thought this game was over here, no? 3 cannons. Keen just pulls them. Oh my god, Keen is such a red. He actually gets so much work done by pulling this wave. It's insane. He actually pulls the whole wave for like 10 seconds. Because if these cannons can come around here and the wave walks in, I think they just end by leading topside, don't they? Yeah, I guess they can't. I really do think they can pressure something top. But how does Keen... They just try and dive him. And they kill him and then he dies. Like Ruler and Chovy see the top wave and I think they really want to just click top. That top wave is crazy. Like look at that top wave. Oh my god. Like I wonder what happens if the Gnar just runs up here and to the tower and hits and they go 4v3. Depends how big that wave is. You would probably kill the tower by now, the inhib would die, you'd be hitting the wave, they would join you, then you'd be here, Sam would have based, full HP. No, you wouldn't have ended, I guess. It wouldn't have been an end. Another game, another Sion win. Another Sion win. Alright, Hamalive chose first pick again.
I mean, there is no
or actually, rather, did Genji choose second pick? What am I saying? Hamalive won. Or did Genji choose side? Because they chose side when they had side select, which is crazy. They're banning Jace. I guess Sion's out. They don't want to play Yorick. They chose blue side. It's so weird. Why do they do that? That's I will admit I haven't paid attention to Genji's side selection this split, but they choose to play on blue side 2 games in a row. They don't care about which pick they are. That's so weird. I would love to know why. I would love to know why. What's the reason? Why do you not care if you're first or second pick? Because like if you're banning Jace now and they ban Anivia, now there's Orianna, Ryze, Cassio. Like, what? They're second pick and they're banning nothing. Well, I say nothing. They're banning none of the OPs. I mean, what you could do here is ban Orianna. And then they force the Cassio ban. And then you just first pick Ryze. You know what I mean? Because otherwise you first pick the Cassio and they can't go Ryze. I think that's quite good. That's what happens if you leave Orianna open in your blue side. Because they have less ban. It looks weird to ban Orianna on first pick, but it wins you the draft, I think. Unless Genji's doing something that's strange. Because now if you ban Cassio, they get Ryze. If you ban nothing, they get Cassio. So, I mean, if they don't want to ban the Cassio, they should ban something else, like, I don't know, Vi or some shit. And now you get Ryze first pick for free, no, with Anivia Cassio ban. Well, I guess they could get Lucian melee out of this. But then, are you scared of Vi and Rumble if you pick Lucian? I would be a little bit scared of that. And then they can drop Guma, find MF, Ashe, Seraphine, Ezreal, Corki, Ziggs, I don't know, something. Maybe not Ziggs if you have Rumble. They take away the Vi. They could do Vi Lucian. I don't think Vi Rumble in itself is scary. I think Vi Rumble here gets answered by Xin Cassante. They do Vi Lucian, yeah. The Vi denial on the Lucian pick makes a lot of sense. They have melee on 3. Now they go Ashe Seraphine. Well, that means that Xin Zhao's banned, Wukong's banned. I mean, they could ban, like, Talia, maybe Victor. Wow, they pivoted off it. They went Trundle. What? Why are they going Trundle? Trundle Rumble? In case they go Cassante? Well, I think you go Melio, and then you find the top... I guess Trundle Rumble is Trumble. You're right, chat. Well, they're dropping bot lane. Okay, that's an interesting pivot. Well, they have Ashe Seraphine, they have MF Naught. I would say they're probably the best ones. There's Yunara Lulu and Ezreal Nico, but I doubt those two will come out. What do you ban actually here? Because Talia feels like a good ban, you know? But maybe it's not a good ban now. Maybe you ban Galio top? No. Galio Cassante are just walking into Trundle. So what range top speed Rumble? Anivia's out. Vayne's not a... Oh, Ambessa? Are you scared of Xayah Rakan? Probably not, right? I get a bit paranoid of Vi and going Xayah Rakan, but the lane is probably really hard. To be honest, I think they should ban Renekton last. Talia or Renekton, I would say. Or TF top. Yeah. I would say TF here or Renekton here is pretty safe. Well, TF's a flex, that's why it's nice to go here. But I'm a bit scared of Xayah Rakan. If they're not doing Xayah Rakan, then they're probably doing... They could do Yunara Lulu.
lanes are already locked in.
It's like fine. I just don't know if they want to do it. Wow. Senna Alistar? Bro, I think Senna is really fake. Maybe I'm crazy. I've seen Senna scale for 50 minutes and still be useless. Oh, I think the Zyra Rakan is better to just send. I don't know if that's my personal opinion though. I think the Senna champ could be kind of fake. Let's see. Let's see. I think I've seen like 3 Sennas and none of them have looked that strong. Chovy watching goes for me. There's the TF. Ooh, Ahri pivot. Yeah, I would favor Gen G here personally. Just because I'm a bit of a Senna doubter. But I'm down to be proven wrong. A lot of teams are playing Senna. Senna's win rate in Tier 1 is 9 wins, 8 losses. Well, I think bot is pretty hard early, isn't it? I would be very scared. Like, if I remember, I'm sure Hamalive scouted Gen G, but I can't remember who Gen G played against, but they did like 4 bot dives in 2 games in bot, and the game ended in bot. I think it was against DNS, though.
Sometimes pull things out of the ground.
So how much does that count? Yeah. But I think they will do the same thing here. They will just try to dive bot.
This is like, and I like to see it.
Canyon is Kanavi's petting bot, which is good for them. Nice headbutt. He was got W. That was a really good headbutt. He would have got his passive auto off onto Guma. It would have hurt. He might have to barrier it. Oh, Kanavi's gonna try a sneaky bot play to try and break the bot lane.
Now Kanavi is looking
Q flash from Delight here into headbutt or what?
Side. No vision available for Gen G as Ruler gets pulverized.
Oh, the W didn't land though.
Let's see whether Kanavi
Dash.
gets the pillar down. That's a good one.
Oh, he's dead, I think. Oh my god, it actually worked.
Let's see whether it keeps him alive.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's one way to break it. And the wave is so good. Guma's gonna have to base on his wave, maybe? No, he can't. Or can he? Oh, Gen G, man. Losing this game means that their second place chances are super cooked. And HLE locks first. That basically means the winner of KTT1, the other will have to play, the loser of KTT1 will have to play Gen G for an MSI spot.
We've got even more
if Gen G loses game. Oh, nice dash by Ruler.
Just gets slammed
oh, Kanavi, please, he just wants to bite him. I don't know if they, can they kill him? They should be able to, right? He has dash in 1 second, though. Oh, they are deep. But Zeka's here. Oh my god, it's madness. Q missed, but the charm hit. I think they're cooked here, aren't they, Gen G? He has red buff. Oh god. What a timing from Zeka. Wow, wow, wow. Kanavi.
Kind of unreal. Like,
you see that guy? He had a rough early game in game 1, but he had no winning lanes. This game he didn't have a winning bot, but he fixed it instantly.
It makes a lot more sense than what we actually got in reality here. As HLE know that Zeka has prio, so they're pushing. And
his bot camps are all still up apart from Grump. He's just running bot. He's just running bot and fighting.
Yes, he took a lot of damage.
Like they had a massive wave to crash, he ganked them. And then he came back and ganked them again before it crashed again.
And by the way, you know, in these scrappy fights, Senna does a lot.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how much value Guma is going to get out of this huge win as well.
Oh,
and Kanavi gets the King's Tribute over and over again as well, because there's so many things that are dying around him. The Trundle is just so good in these messy fights. As now Keen puts down the Ghoulie Wall, and Zeus is in a lot of trouble. Does he get another of them with
well, bot is now, I would say, winning. Look at the level difference. He's getting close to level 5. He just hit level 3. He's level 4, he hit level 3. Like, bot is in such a good spot.
Not quite as good as some of their other recent domestic records, but
the only problem is they don't have summoners, but I think it's fine. Like, look at Kanavi. He's just, these camps are still up. He's down 2 camps. He's just running around in bot side to make sure they're safe. Wow, pickaxe, scout, slingshot versus longsword, fucking moat. He's doing Drake or what? He's level 4. This guy's a fucking psycho.
Not really looking too worried about this equalizer, as Zeus does silence himself, but Kane will be able to bring that shovel down again.
Wow, he did Drake at minute 5.
He needed to, because everything
level
else
4 Trundle.
Fire.
Well, Zeus just needs to not die here, and he should die.
He certainly is. Let's see whether he can help himself out of this
might be a bit tricky, but
there are no
let's see.
teleports available for anyone, but he does have a Ghoulie Wall.
No, it should be easy now.
And Keen is just trying to play some alcove gaming.
Oh god, the rats! It's a bit tricky. Oh, run!
And he's now trying to keep himself alive again. Zeka as well finds another Q.
Yeah, it is tricky. Wow, nice play from Keen. Ari's coming, level 6 by the way. That might be that might be a double for Chovy if he just flash Ars over the wall or what. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, topside's ahead. Chovy's 3 kills. Okay, this game's gonna fucking slam. Volume up. Top just got cooked alive. He just lost the whole wave, lost plates.
And then he's like, You can see he has the word. He's like, I'm going to kill him. Like, he thought about it seconds before he goes for this flash. Zeus is pushed away. Zeus barely survived.
He dodged the Rise Q on the E.
So important
the whole while.
Oh my god. Well played by Keen.
They're showing up. Sidestep is real, like you said, and end up getting 2 kills.
Oh, Kanavi still bot side, shocker. But Chovy's lane ganking bot. Charm flash onto Kanavi. Oh, Chovy.
They take down the Lucian, but already Gumayusi cannot
a wild Ari has appeared.
Wow,
they only went 1 for 1 there. That could have gone really bad for Hammerlife.
Has run out, so 1 for 1.
Not the worst.
As HLE went for the
Not the
dive,
worst for
but it does
HLE.
mean
That could have been horrible.
Get some free time here in this mid lane.
Canyon get some camps.
Win here for Chovy coming down here for the cover.
Kanavi, we're gonna pick a champ where you need to gank a lot. Say less.
Kanavi, but he was able to drop turret aggro.
They're 3 men in top on Keen. There's no Trundled. Delight is not 6. Oh my god, he's just running.
Right, let's see. The
What
rest
the
of
fuck?
cavalry have
Senold
showed up,
as
but
well.
There is the Dawning Shadow. And it's Gumayusi that's able to help them lock this one down.
They're just running at them,
Hammerlife. As the charm is going to connect onto Delight.
How do you keep up? And now Delight can base in TP bot. What if Delight just TP'd here while he pushed and they just dove him or something? Will expire.
So many souls this early on in the game as well.
He has to TP to the river.
8.5 minutes here from that early fight.
Imagine if the Alistar's TPing behind the
so
Lucian.
far ahead, as far as far.
This is rough for Rula. He's down almost 1,000 gold. Almost 30 stacks at 9 minutes. That's pretty good, right?
Pretty
On the new
fantastic.
Senna. A lot of people remember old Senna of like 100 every 10 minutes or some shit. I can't remember what it was. Or 120. It's a lot slower now. God, the thing I love about this series the most is both mid laners are just running around trying to gank everyone. It's so fun. Mid lane just feels like you just run around ganking. Mids have become the second jungler, yeah, a little bit. Alright, try Force Trundle. I would love to just listen to Kanavi's comms one game. Like, look, he's running bot with no camps up. Drake's up soon, but his bot dive. They see Kanavi bot, he swept the ward. Can they dive top? If they dive top, is Ruler dead? Because the Drake's going to take a little bit of time.
Canyon trying to get some money out of Zeus here in this top lane.
He has ult here, Zeus.
Let's see whether that's going to work out, as he will be able to just throw down the ulti first.
Nice flash. Oh god, this is going to get a bit sketchy if he has ult.
Zeus is out of the woods just yet. Throws in the
oh god,
Keen has to flash
oh,
Chovy.
Okay, they got it. Now
like,
Ruler can't lane. But they got the dive.
Really had
well, the worst news for Gen G is the 2 Drakes, because he did them so early. They can get like a 21-minute soul maybe.
Just there for Ruler.
Well,
definitely still in this one. Oh, Delay is in this wall.
He is. He's going to have to press his R button.
They're going to overload top. This is going to happen a lot this game.
Get him out!
Crazy.
They're actually just going to swap. But this will happen a lot this game, where Ryze will open on Rumble's lane and Ari will open on Yorick's lane, and they'll just try these side plays. Who's going to die to them? Who's going to die to them? Because Chovy's freezing bot right now with no TP and Vi is bot side.
Genji now going to move back towards his top laning a pretty good time.
Maybe, is he think Keen's too tanky?
Despite the safe.
He's going to TP bot here, Zeus. Is he the one who's going to get dove?
Bottom lane, which is shadowed by
someone's going to get dove soon.
Here for Zeus,
look at where Canyon snuck.
Look at Canyon just kind of camping this.
Yeah.
Zeus is wise to it, but
still, he's going to get the cease and desist
down.
No
Let's see
whether the trophy can get in here with damage. Absolutely he can.
That positioning from Zeus was so good. The worst part was
it feels like
Chovy was freezing bot and Zeus was stuck here for like 30 seconds and he ran around. Then he based and ran bot and now he's died when he tried to catch the wave. So he's actually lost so much XP.
Just thought that he'd probably be okay between two
I wonder what level Zeus is.
I was kind of there with him. As Kanavi able to escape the ghoulie wall, but he will be able to get the smite off onto this crab. Ruler gets interrupted, now looking for an angle towards Goomer as
Herald spawning. Zeka needs to get up here quick.
Gets the ult down, and now where's the pulverize going to land? Onto 2, is now
no Ari ult. Oh, that's a big rumble ult.
Could be
Charm.
in a better position, but
Flashes, dead.
Delight is the first to go down.
Ryze ult.
Kanavi, though, is going ballistic in that backline, but does have to
Q,
flash
kill.
to get out
Kanavi
of the
dead.
way.
Canyon dead. Keen flash up, maybe? Nope, dies.
Going ballistic, will get taken out, though, by
Zeka flash. Oh, over the charm. Nice reaction. Duro has flash to Zeus E flash, maybe?
Oh no, this is not the adventure the Melio was looking for.
No one can do Herald, both junglers are dead.
Genji were going to run away with that fight.
Now it gets kind of weird. Do you go Herald or do you go Drake? Because Drake's spawning now. But this is a fight without Vi or Ari ult that they're winning. Well, not winning, they're going even in. I wonder what happens if they have Vi Ari ult. Because now on this Drake they have ults, but does HLE just take Herald or... Nope, Kanavi is saying, guys, my dragon, please come here, we need to fight. What's Duro doing? What the fuck?
Is in a lot of trouble. Duro's just going to get eaten. That is going to be...
Ruler's completely cooked here. He's no flash in the pit.
That's the question as Kanavi rotates over. He's spotted. As
God, Duro's positioning is so weird. What a rumble ult. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, headshot. God, Duro's positioning these two games is in some of these fights is rough to watch.
I mean, I guess the Rise will get there eventually, but he doesn't have to be the main character. Maybe he's just a realm warp
Yeah,
bot.
so Duro's just dead.
Unfortunately, you know, you lose your support.
Ruler has no flash, so he's just dead. Keen is top lane for this Drake fight. I think the way it looks, to me, it kind of looks like Genji maybe thought they wouldn't fight this Drake. They probably thought they're going to go Herald.
And then
they just get completely surprised. Duro's just dead, and now Keen doesn't want to TP in because he's already lost. And
definitely, that was
yeah, Hammer Life
on the third day, Wolf.
Bro, Kanavi's.
That was gorgeous.
Yes.
I've just been referencing.
No, you've been doing
great. Zeka's going to get hit by a Q here. Keen doing a fair bit of work. Does land another one.
Yeah, I think Uldal, get the fuck out of here.
It's fine.
Who's your favorite player on Hammer Life?
Yep. Kanavi.
I think my favorite player on Hammer Life is Zeka still, though.
I
think Zeka's awesome.
Not doing it yet, but he will. Given time, as he will be the prio target here.
Yeah, let's see whether the rest of the team can actually get there in time. That's the question. Is the Charm
Seraphs
going to connect?
and Senna
comes through yet again.
He's tanky as fuck. Got him. TP in. Yes, flash here, Zeus. Stopwatches. Can't finish him off. Oh, the Charm almost landed on his flash. Now Chovy's chopped. He's going to lose his Dark Seal. Amelia ult saves him. Keen is clicking forwards. Flash Q. Oh, kills him. It's 2 kills for 1. It's a good play by Genji. I thought Chovy was dead there. Yeah, Ruler gets a lot of space here. He should just push. Chovy's in a TP bot. Push. It's basically 5-man top for HLE, right?
Alright,
they're going to get Herald off this, maybe?
Maybe going to have to drop this Herald. As Ruler is pushing in mid. We'll grab 2 plates.
Yeah, he's going to have to reset that. Chovy TP'd bot, so that Herald is pretty impossible.
For something.
Oh, he has no flash. He's dead. Ooh, Canyon and Chovy are making work on side lanes.
It's a pretty good combo.
It's 11 to 11 in kills.
Yes.
Yeah, Zeka's getting caught, but I think they're doing pretty well here, Genji, on mid jungle. Chovy's sitting there with 11 out of 11 KP, running around the whole map, trying to salvage every fire that he sees.
Game is now suddenly
like his bot's getting chopped. He needs the snowball top. Canyon's fucking dead.
The Fed Ari is just getting worked on. I think if Ruler's picking up these kills, you know, that's where.
So
like,
he plays Fleet on Senna. I see some people go.
It's gonna be hard to punish this guy.
Deathfire touch.
Genji just kind of
because the cleaver procs it fast, right?
Game and then lost
Is Fleet because he just needs it to kite or what?
I don't think they can ignore him.
Or for lane, I guess you get chopped up.
Oh
god, he got Kuma's flash there, Chovy.
He's put into the goalie wall.
The light's stuck. Kanavi's frontlining. Stun onto the Vi. Rumble ult across the top. Culling in their face. Charm misses. Well, Delight, if he can spellbook a TP here, he can join. Otherwise, this fight might be a bit hard for Hammer Life. It doesn't look like he has spellbook TP. He's taking plants.
Really hard to fight.
Chovy's over the wall. He could Charm Flash that guy right now.
Oh dear.
Rocket Bell Charm. Oh, that tech is crazy. I do think Kanavi must have been shopping though, surely. This Chovy belt, bro, the value... They're not going Baron, right? I mean, Kanavi's dead for 30 seconds and they don't have Rumble ult. Chovy's ult's not up though. Duro's gonna get caught, or...
As Duro is gonna sacrifice himself.
Mega Cone, and Piercing Darkness almost kills him. Duro still had Flash. Wow, that's some bravery.
Well, the Baron should be Genji's, but can they get out? Because Delight can Hex Flash over this wall into their face.
There is no Equalizer, which is a big call in this moment.
Oh god.
Zeus looking to get into
Violed.
They find the charm, but it's not
Zeka's not dying. Zeus is though. Chovy's getting resets. Resets. Rocket Belt Charm. Oh, just missed. He thought he'd sidestep, but he was casting spells. Guma's cooking. He doesn't have flash though. Mamma mia. I think if Duro doesn't get chunked that hard, the Baron is pretty doable. Because he can actually like play with them a bit. But he lost 80% of his health and flash, so he couldn't really do anything there.
And Chovy is able to follow up and do insane work in this.
Every charm that Chovy's been throwing is like a predict charm.
This Lord did a whole lot of work.
He's just like, they're probably, you know, probably in there because I could see him.
Wow, the tip of the charm.
And like,
they're not a mirage.
There has been a few weird bush things in this game.
Like,
yeah. Okay,
oh my god, Duro's just walking.
Guma does a ton of damage, and everyone else chases the smite button.
Yo, these fights are rough, man.
Get this Baron, but ultimately the fight goes so weird.
Oh, that charm missing is crazy.
If he dies, they get the Baron, everything is great. Instead, dead even
Yeah, this is a weird map state because they need to push out bot deep here, Gen G, so Hammerknife can play around here until Zeus needs to catch.
Is the kill score, even on Drakes. What did we request? A
Wild?
game as close as the last one as Canyon moves forward. It's a great
Okay, they get Alice ult. Canyon was smashing his R button there on the Kuma, but I think he was out of range.
That's on cooldown.
Or he probably thought it was
a lot of abilities
disgusting int if he went in. Ruler still needs the base. I think he's sitting on a decent amount of gold. So this might hurt. I wonder if Hammerknife... Nah, there's no way they go Baron, right? I think he has the base now, surely.
You'll get that actualizer, but
nope,
right now
he's
you
just
need to be
staying.
safe. Right? You should
Is
be
Ruler saving up for a full IE base?
To win the longer game.
I think he is. There's no way he's got a full IE base, right? Oh, he's holding 900 gold. He's miles away. It's hard to click Baron here. He might get it.
But I don't think he's going to be saving this. Crystalline Overgrowth.
Delight doesn't have TP.
So threatening.
God, the game's just dead even. It's just another game where it's just kind of like dead even.
Really hit here. Guma can shoot from so
These
far
teams
away.
are pretty good.
HLE are just not messing around trying to. That first
They're
so
pretty damn good.
Zeus
is TPing mid.
This series.
Wow.
They really are.
It's
and
time.
Now soul points available for both teams. Drake's up
I know that
in
it's
12
Drake, but it's not
seconds
soul
time.
for
There's the
anyone.
pillar going
Or
down
the
as
rocket
Chovy
belt. If he got
chooses
slowed
the
there, he'd have
dash
to ult,
cannon
but the
instead of
rocket
the
belt...
ult. And we'll be able to escape any
Doesn't have to
danger,
ult.
but HLE will move into the relative fog of war here.
Point fight for either team.
Is this a tricky fight for Gen
So
G?
much setup, though, for
Let's see.
for
Ruler is a bit
HLE.
weak, I think.
Now, finally, things are getting cleared out, but it is dangerous. The Maiden going to face check, and she is going
Maiden's
to be
dead.
taken out. As Chovy
Onto
looks to be able to get a
Zeus,
nice
who's
charm,
just straight up
and
dead.
Chovy
Wow,
going
doesn't
to
flash
help
the
out, taking out
charm. He was
Zeus.
casting his
He
ult.
does get the equalizer in, but it's not a whole lot of value, and now Delight
He has
in
2 ticks here.
amongst it,
Q
gets the
flash.
pulverize on
Over the
turn.
wall.
Ruler
Charm onto the
delivers
rise.
a
Wow,
shot
Chovy is
again
cooking.
from
Chovy is cooking so hard this fight. Oh my god, he's all over the place.
Sorry, Zeka, and now Gumayushi being chased down
Keen
by
wins that.
Keen.
Bonk.
He
Great
brings
fight from
down
Chovy.
the
Oh my
shuttle, and
god.
will be able to deal with
What a
this.
crazy
It is
fight
a
from
clean
Chovy.
fight for Gen G
Almost
as they wipe
7k
the
damage
floor
dealt
with
on Ari.
him, and they also secure the dragon.
Zeus had flash and stopwatch, but he was casting his ult while he got charmed.
And perhaps the best
He
thing of
dashes
all
and
is it looks
dives
like
over
we're
this
going
wall
to
about
a third-
3 or 4 times.
And Zeus here
Here, he's
tries to
casting
get
ult
some
instead of
value out his
flashing.
equalizer. The placement here pretty good, but he just dies instantly.
And then Chovy gets a bit of
And then
heal,
watch when
gets
they
rooted.
try
He's
to
going to come
collapse
over the
him
wall
rest
here.
of the
Aim
fight.
on
They push
Guma.
onto
Guma's going to
the
flash.
right.
He's going to
Guma's
hit
trying to do a lot
Zeka.
of damage, but ultimately has to flash left.
And then he's
at
going to
this
go back
moment, he's
over.
like, well, I lived, but I can't
And then
do
he's going to go
more.
back
The
over
rest of the
again.
fight on the right side without his damage is just a wash.
Wow, Chovy.
As this Rise is not going to be able to get it done alone this far behind. And so Guma, even though he lived, he now doesn't have flash. He wasn't able to turn that fight.
Kill
What? Did he just buy a full
9, 1, and
Rabadons?
10.
Yep, out buying time
5k
here.
gold
They
lead
can
off
get
that.
an inhibitor.
Step the
more
charm, and let's see whether Chovy has to use the ult. He does.
Okay.
Gets over the wall.
They need to be careful bot now. They could all just run bot on them.
As now Delight
He's trying to
gets
stop
get out of
them.
there. The charm is going to miss. Has the ghost stage.
They're
the game
pinging
as well.
top
As
tier
the game
2.
goes
I think
on,
it's
right,
good.
he's
Yeah,
got
they could
3
just base
items
here and
now.
open top.
This
Tried to look for
Ooh,
the
he has
pick,
no ult here.
and Chovy is once again pillared.
VQ.
Yeah. There's
The blue orb
charge
sees
up
him.
as they do get in on
Flash
top of
root.
Kanavi.
No
Going
stopwatch.
shadow
That's a
crouch down.
shutdown.
Will he kill
1k
him?
gold.
Genji were
Canyon's
aware
dead
of
here as
his
well. There's no
play,
point
but
in
they thought
flashing,
that
is there?
they could outplay it. Now Canyon has to flash to
Okay,
get
he's
out of
actually
this
out.
one.
Is he out?
Does have
Oh,
the
what a
Ball
good
Breaker, and
wall.
Keen is
He has
able
pillar,
to
though.
at least potentially save
Okay, he
the
actually
buy.
got
Gets
up.
over the wall,
Jesus.
Mega Cone, and he's out of there. But they've killed the Ari. That has taken so much of the wind out of their sails. As Ruler.
Whoa, Ruler. Oh my god, just cooked them both.
Ruler hadn't been doing anything.
Unleashes.
All game long, and he may have just saved it back again for Gen G.
Triple kill for Ruler. Jesus.
Oh, man, that
What a
must have
pick.
felt good.
No, Chovy's
Like, it looks
100%
like maybe
KP.
HLE had
No.
gotten something back there. Maybe it looked like they set the
Nice
trap,
play
and
by
that was
Ruler.
actually gonna be them
Just
getting back
unleashed
control,
on
and
them.
the wind was out of the
Yeah,
sails of
Chovy has
Gen G, and
TP and
the scale was
8.
just
They
gonna
could
hit on
try this.
the
Their
resets
Baron
and
buff is for
respawns,
20
but instead they just
seconds.
get their necks
And there's
snapped
no flash on
by high
Zeka.
on Bush.
Yep.
TP in from Chovy now.
And, what? Chovy for Nexus is going to be the trade, I guess.
Is that it? It's game over, no? That's it.
Maybe it's close to
GG
worth
WP.
it. It's
Chovy
more
just
than
comes in and
50
just kills them
gold,
both.
but This should deliver us to 3 games as Zeka does finally break
Oh,
the
double stopwatch.
So does Zeus, but he's in the ghoulie wall and in the death chamber thereafter.
Ruler.
The Nexus is exposed. Decent pulverize there from
Whoa,
Marc,
my
but
god,
I
Senna got
don't think
one
they're
shot.
surviving This. And Gen G will deliver us
Chovy is
to the full
12,
series as
2,
Chovy respawns,
13,
gets the
2, and
first
11.
shot, and takes
Quadra
over
kill
the
for
game.
Chovy? Really?
What a game
What
from
the
Chovy.
fuck, this game?
I mean, this
Yo, bot
is
was getting
why
spam
he is
dove.
revered. This
He had
is
to
why
save
he
bots
has
by
the
lane
church.
ganking bot. He had to snowball top to get Keen ahead and in the game.
Nowhere behind. The game
Canyon
state is
was
bad,
like
but
struggling
I'm ahead.
early.
Yeah.
Oh
And I'm
god,
gonna do
Chovy.
it. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna hit those
Chovy,
charms.
Chovy.
I'm gonna find
Yeah, I'm still not sold on the Senna. I don't know if Sire Khan would have saved that game. It's just so hard to find your way into fights. So how did Chovy carry this game so hard? He's 3-1. It's crazy, no? Like, look at this play. He Rum's top at 6 minutes. Geng's top. Dives top. Double kill. Insta base. Replay. He's running bot. Runs bot. Ganks bot. Gets a kill bot. Saves bot. Pushes one mid wave. One mid wave. Runs top. Tries to cover any play. Chunks them. Catches top wave. Pushes top. Base. Runs mid. And I think they sit mid for a little bit. Pushes one wave mid. Goes top. Dives top. It's funny because you can watch Zeka and he's doing the same thing sometimes. He's just like roaming bot, roaming mid. He dives top, bases, TP's mid, catches one wave, hovers bot, takes over bot. This is where the game gets really awkward for Zeus. And this is where I think Genji played pretty well actually. So the wave gets pushed by Zeka and he bases. And he thinks not much of it, I'll open top. But Chovy freezes the wave. Which is really awkward for Zeus. So now if you watch this next couple minutes of play... Actually, is it the next wave I think he freezes? Maybe Zeka stays here and pushes this wave. It's this wave he freezes. Here is where it gets really awkward. So Chovy pulls the wave down, holds the wave, and now Zeka's basing to open top on a freeze bot. So when you have a game like this, and the enemy mid is freezing bot with... Oh, you can't see it. When the enemy mid is freezing bot with no TP, you have to send it top hard. You have to send it top. So Zeka opens top, and you'll see the indecisiveness, kind of, because Zeus bases, and he's like, maybe I should base. Cancels it. Because he doesn't know if there's a play top. And then he thinks again, okay, I have to base, right? I'll catch bot, right? But he's still freezing. So Zeus is going to like recall again. And he's like, no, I can't get the bot. It's frozen. Fuck. Okay, okay, we have to dive top. We have to dive top. But they can't move. They don't see anything. Vi's bot, Lucian's basing. They see Melio top side. They hover for the top dive. They're like, maybe we have to dive top. Okay, I can't dive top. And now Chovy starts pushing. Okay, I have to go bot. And on the timer that he goes bot to catch bot, eventually, dead. So Zeus gets what? He gets the last minion he gets. It's at 13-17. And the next wave he gets is top wave, I think. Nope, he has to TP mid here. So he dies. Now he has to TP mid to fight. He fights. And now he gives Senna mid wave. We're in a replay, so I don't know where he is right now. Where is he? Is he basing on top of Senna? He's still mid. He still hasn't gotten the wave, by the way. He hasn't gotten the wave. He's still grouping. While Yorick is pounding side lanes. He bases and catches top at 17 minutes. 4 minutes. He dies, fights, fights. No wonder he's down 30 CS. It's kind of rough, no? That is so rough for the Rumble. But yeah, I feel like the side lane play from Genji was just a bit stronger with this Yorick. This whole time, like, you can see it here, right? Look how much he's grouping. Here, sorry, I'm skipping a lot. He runs top. I think he gets a little bit of this wave. Does he even touch the wave? No, he doesn't. So he got one wave in 4 minutes, right? Or like a 1.5 waves. He's sitting in this bush because Herald's up. He's not pushing top. Now, Yorick is forcing Ryze out, right? And Ryze has to base. And Zeus is still mid. Now he's going to go bot to catch, but that wave's already dead, so he doesn't go bot to catch. So he's still mid, but he has to go bot to catch, so eventually he says, fuck it, I'll go bot. And now he's going bot, but now he's going back top, and now he doesn't know where to go. Is Zeka going bot? No, he's not. Okay, well, I'm looking for a TP that I have soon, but I can't really go bot, because... Okay, I'll go bot. Maybe I won't go bot, I'll go bot. You know? And now he's like down 50 CS. And obviously Rumble's a team fighter, right? And it's funny because like he catches one bot wave. One bot wave and now he TP's top. Bro, for like 10 minutes he's just running around the map getting like a wave here and fighting non-stop. And then he TP's top. He almost dies. Finally they kill him. Anyway, he can't push out top. He bases, runs bot. This is the replay because Zeka dies. And now he can actually farm again. This was crazy by Duro, by the way. I'm convinced this Baron's free. Convinced. I don't even mind what he does here. If he just walks up and hits the blast cone and runs away, I don't even mind that. But like, the thing I hate is he has to ult, blast cone, flash, and now he's on 5% health. Can't even hit the Baron once with ult attacks, which isn't the biggest deal, but he basically has nothing. If he has ult here, the fight could be so different. And then the thing I don't like the most is like he gets his spells off, and then Zeus is in Zhonya Flamespitter. He walks into it, gets burned, and then he just tanks a harpoon to the face and dies. And I just think that if they just executed this better, the game would just be over right now. if he had spells up. But that can apply to a lot of things, right? Like, it's the same thing on the Drake fight. If Zeus just didn't flash... If Zeus just flashed the charm, the Drake fight would be would be different. This is the thing. It's like when you're casting or if you're analyzing a game, it's like, did Chovy make the god play or did Zeus just int? And it depends on the way you look at it, right? Chovy made a great play. He just completely skill checked Zeus and it worked. And that happens later on as well. Like, oh, actually, Kuma's barrier is 1 second from being up. Look at that. He has barrier now. He would probably die still, but yeah. Alright, draft time. Genji, our second pick, Hamalife are first, Cassio open, Orianna open. These need to be banned, but Jace is really powerful. Okay, Jace is banned. Yorick and Sound are out, right? Jace is Giga broken. What bot lanes are open? Ashe Seraphine's open. Yunara Lulu's open. Also, I think that they should both think a little bit about Zinnia, because Trundle's out, Ashe Seraphine's out. So Ashe Seraphine's out, Yunara Lulu's in, Orianna Cassio's in, Xin Zhao's in. This is another one. Now if you ban Ori and they ban Cassio, there's no Rise. So, you could still do the same thing, ban Ori, ban Cassio, get Xin Zhao first pick, give Yunara Lulu, try something into it. Nope, they banned Skarner. Now, this is where I would love to know. Are you trading Orianna Cassio? Because if you're not, you're giving them one for free. You could ban Orianna, give them Cassio and play Anivia into it, and flex Anivia on red side. And you get Xin Zhao as well. That could be their plan here. They might leave it open, or? They ban Orianna, sorry? They ban Cassio? What? I thought they would ban Orianna to give Cassio and go Anivia Xin Zhao. I mean, into Orianna you're playing Akali. Yeah, Nocturne is available. There's Nocturne, Anivia, Xin. These are like the key 4 champs, I would say. And Yunara Lulu, kind of. But let's see if anyone goes Yunara Lulu here. So they're not going to deny the Nocturne. They're just going to pick Lee Sin for Canyon. If they do Lee Sin, Yunara Lulu, I will be surprised. Because then they're just going to lose Anivia Akali. And then what's your counter to Orianna? Is it Zyra mid? Because I've seen that already and it's disgusting. Wow, it's Galio. They're going Lee Sin Galio. Lee Sin Galio. Well, here you have Sin.
It hasn't been winning a whole lot.
Nocturne.
Can play basically anything. I mean,
but if you pick jungle here, you kind of have to pick top. But what top laner can you pick other than Cassante and Vayne's open? And you could pick Lulu, I guess, and just drop. But then they'll go Nautilus, won't they? Is there a blind top here? There's not, right? Unless you pick... unless you just go Anivia top blind. Or Renekton. Ooh, I don't know about Renekton. Okay, Zeus just blinds the Renekton. I mean, you can go Vayne here. You can go Cassante. You can go Poppy. You can go... Okay, they're gonna go Cassante into the Renekton. I mean, Cassante Galio is a Genji classic. Wow, is he feeling the Vayne? Keen Vayne? You feeling it? Wow, he's feeling it. He lost it the first stand, but in the LCK I think he's winning on it. Okay, pinching bot lanes. I mean, North is broken. Lulu's broken. Nami's broken. I think Xayah Rakan, I would be very scared of Xayah Rakan here because they're playing Galio, Lee Sin. I think Xayah Rakan would eat them. Depending on their bot matchup, if Lulu's banned. I think Lulu ban is not bad for Hamalife. Poppy ban. I wonder if they take the Rakan away on 4. So for both teams, mostly for Hamalife, MF North is for sure it. Yunara Lulu and then Corki Nami. But I think Xayah Rakan can be a bit dangerous in these drafts. Actually, to be fair, in Hamalife's comp they could play Ziggs. But I don't like it at all. My favorite thing for them is Xayah Rakan here. But with Lulu ban and Poppy ban, Rakan is fucking broken if Nautilus is out. That's the only champ left into it, I guess, other than if you want to play Corki Nami and win the lane. MF, oh my god, are they going Kalista on 4? No, there's no way they're going Kalista on out, are they? Corki Ben. Well, Nautilus is open. They can't go Kalista, or they can go Ziggs something, can't they, into it? Maybe Ruler just takes Ziggs on 4? This is so weird. They take the Rakan on 4, yeah, they're denying the Xayah Rakan. I mean, they're walking into Nautilus. Ziggs Naught, Xayah Naught, I guess, if you want to deny the Xayah Rakan.
seen it so much
Ziggs Nord,
recently.
Xayah
Be able
Rakan.
to play Xayah Rakan, which he was probably considering
Xayah
here.
Nord. I mean, they could go
Just
Ziggs
play-
Rakan, I
you could just play a
guess.
scaling pick, like
Or Sivir
Aphelios or Jinx.
Rakan.
And
There's
lost
the
the
Nord.
Nautilus and risk
Now, does he
first.
take Xayah or
He
does he
can't.
take Ziggs
Exactly,
or
got
does he
trolled
take?
again by Red.
I mean, Xayah, Ziggs are the two that come to my mind. I don't know what else
I don't
there
know why
is.
that happened to me twice today. I'm just so
Kaisa, I
used to
guess, but I
Call
don't
Xayah
know if
could
it's
be
to
the
play
choice
if
here.
they go Xayah
They
Rakan
could
into
just
Kaisa
do
Nord.
that.
I just feel like the one
You could
thing that's
take
missing
Sivir
here
away,
top,
actually.
which is just sustained
No, they take the
damage,
Xayah.
and the Xayah
Yeah, I mean, now I think it's
fits
just
the bill there, so it almost
Ziggs
felt
or
like they
Sivir
chose the Rakan because
for
they
ruler, right?
expected this, but it's a pretty
No,
good
Xayah's
angle
good into
for the
Kaisa.
Kaisa.
But Kaisa is fun. I like it. But I think Ziggs or Sivir are way more reliable.
Feather callbacks.
Exhaust Vein.
How good he is at the champion. You look at Xayah and
Exhaust
Grasp, but for
Vein,
me,
so
for
no
Guma,
ghost,
I'm like, oh,
but
there's so much more to it than that in this game, especially
much
It's
safer
more
in the
about
lane.
Securing Baron.
difficult to Xayah are because you just kind of wait and then you press
W
it right or
passive.
a kick. Very
And
difficult
Zeus
to
has TP,
outplay.
right? So all
Taunts on the
good.
ground, the persisting hitbox.
Just a
of
hard
the
lane, man. Range top.
Rakan ultimate from
The top laners get a bonus
Guma
salary
will
for
get
having to
that,
deal
W
with top
damage off quite
range
nicely here,
matchups.
as he does pull back
Yeah, they have a
feathers,
clause
but
that says if they
with
have
the
to
way
play
through of
versus
the
Vayne,
Sivir
they get
and the
double
fact
the
that
salary
Genji
for
just
that
get
month.
access to the wave, there's
That's
no
why they play
enchantment
Vayne
push them
against
out
each
or
other. It's
anything
all
like
just a
that.
massive conspiracy.
Certainly I've seen this before. As
Flash
I think
auto.
they've got an idea as to
Oh
what's
god, he didn't get in
coming,
range for it.
as
And
there's the
Rakan has
grand
E.
entrance. Duro
And he has
actually
spell
playing
shield,
great
maybe?
keep
Nice
away.
block. Ooh, the
Does
spell shield was
absorb
kind of
the
bad.
anchor
Maybe it was
and
on
then just
cooldown.
battle dances over to Ruler. And with Canyon moving up, Genji have weathered the storm. They still
They
hold
should
on to
see
a
Canyon
slight
or?
gold lead as well.
Well, they definitely see Canyon now.
I think it finished off a minion instead of
Just the way that
doing
Sivir was
anything
walking up.
else. So
get away.
I feel like Doran's
Really good play
bow
from
probably
Duro
made
there
Vayne
to
top even
absorb
stronger,
the,
no?
hits
Like she was
and
meta
then
before with
rejoin
Blade,
Ruler.
but bow just
Utilizing
feels
his
way
quick
easier for
hit
lane.
very well there.
Especially in the
Now,
1v1. The last
we
hitting's
reset
easier.
things are
The
slightly
trade
in
patterns
favor
are better.
of Genji right now because depending on how much
Alright,
damage you get
Galio
done with
versus
Keen,
Orianna is actually a
hasn't been able to
classic.
get Zeus into a really threatening
You
position.
just
'cause
face
Zeus'
tank the
perspective
Orianna.
is dropping a lot of farm, as you can see here. Just
get dodged.
Based on
Nice
your Lee
grand
Sin
exit
skin
there
analysis,
from
Canyon should lose this game. Yeah, you
Duro.
should.
Oh no, it's the grand
I don't like Gold
entrance,
Fist Lee Sin.
heroic entrance combo game.
yeah,
isn't
it
it?
That's a
is-
good
it is
wave
the
here.
fun one.
It's great
Now
to
comes
play,
the
but
guessing
I
game
had
of
this-
basing.
having the set.
69
Glad we got
games
through
of
the last
Xayah.
game he
That's pretty
played
good.
Xayah
That's nice.
unscathed.
Yeah.
Very
Headbutt,
happy about
auto,
that one. Is all right.
W.
The taunt going to come through.
Doesn't get the next passive auto.
Actually laning very nicely. Now that
Canyon
he's got
gets
a
top
few
grab.
buttons
He's going to
and
get
has an
6.
all-magic mantle
Lovely,
to
lovely
try
for
and deal with
Canyon.
this. Because
Times
Simply
for Ruler
lovely.
and Duro, but they get out of it.
Ooh, Keen hasn't based
Zeus
yet.
is the one who's really having
should
a
be
hard
sussed
time
that
here,
something's
but now
up.
he's going to have some help potentially.
But Canyon's right behind him.
yeah, Kanavi doesn't quite. Canyon is
Oh,
shadowing
he's going to
him
find
right
one
now.
red.
Keen
Galio ults
also
up
just very
soon.
aware that there's no reason to do anything else. His whole
He'll be in
job
range soon,
is to make it so
soon,
Zeus
soon.
can't kill the minions. He doesn't have to kill
Keen's
Zeus.
still sitting on a
He just can't
Doran's
let
bow,
Zeus
but I
have
guess
the minions.
Zeus
He
just has a
kills Zeus
cloth
and
armor.
Zeus tries to get the minions.
And Kanavi can't have level 6.
Yeah, he can.
Canyon hits it himself
Can't they
and
fight him
pulls
here?
the red buff into the brush as now King comes
Ooh,
over,
into
finds
the stun.
condemn stun. There's the silver bolts as well.
Into the exhaust.
Exhaust is down.
Flashes
Zayn has
out.
to flash to get
Ooh.
over this wall, and now King could be in a little bit of trouble. Chovy though moving in.
Good
There's
Galio
the
to
heroic
peel.
entrance, gets
Canyon
the
in
knock
trouble.
off onto Kanavi. The
Kick
kick
flash.
back from
Oh, into both.
Canyon.
Into the
As
shockwave
the
though.
shockwave comes
That's 1
in,
for
it's
1
gonna be
maybe.
enough, and it is. Zeus
Keen
locks down the
doesn't
Lee
have much
Sin.
damage here.
And now
Neither does
King trying
Chovy.
to deal with this crocodile.
Double kill.
And it
Red
ain't
buff
gonna
Renekton.
work.
That's a dead Galio.
But he
What?
will
He
go
just
down.
one-shot him.
And Chovy getting chased down the clock.
He has flash, he has flash.
Is
Oh.
working, and the flash needs to be used. 2 for 2. As
I guess he only has a cloth armor.
Yeah, really even exchange
Q
here
auto
between
just,
these
like,
as
popped
we
him.
have a fight down here on the bottom side as well, going the way of Genji, but Guma gets his ult.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, the
whether
Spectre's
Featherstorm
cowl
is
as
gonna
well.
work
Oh,
out
the
here. The
E-flash
flash
into the
forward
ult.
from Yushi, it goes
Oh,
backwards.
nice W by Duro.
It's on the grand
No flash.
entrance. Duro with the sick outplay.
One more auto.
And
Does he have W?
Ruler gonna get
No, he
the
doesn't.
passive. That's
Oh
the
my
double.
god, the
And
Duro
Genji
knockup there was
really
clutch.
turned it on its head and claimed the lead.
Everyone's having a
Second
fist fight.
Guma to go
Chovy
back
gets a
on
nice
top,
base
but
here.
he just gets
I like this
outplayed,
play by
and then
Keen.
Here, this
You
initially
can see
looks
there's
like,
a
oh, this is
fraction
such
of a
free
second
win
where he
here
thinks
for
about flashing
Genji
over the
because
wall, but if he
Chovy
does that,
can
he's going
with his
straight into a
ultimate,
shockwave.
And Canyon is so much mobility.
Good Galio
right?
ult.
And so they
Really
play
nice
through
kick
King
flash
here.
from Canyon.
Kanavi is not able to
The Orianna
actually
shield
burst him
goes onto
down, and there's a
Pantheon
lot
just
of
in time to get the
damage
double shockwave.
here coming through. but
Zeus
then
gets the
Renekton
kill,
is like,
and he gets
I'm
red buff.
reactive, and I get a lot of heals, and I also do a lot of damage.
Keen Clean dice, nice E. Saves is pretty low, even with the shield. Does a shield fade or what? I mean, it's just EQ dead.
And Chovy will flash away. Down here,
yeah, the Renekton was scary with full conquer, but I guess it's just way too low
he's able to
HP.
hit it off of this wave. And then once he does, he's like, I have an angle, as we do have a bit of a fight.
And then the 2v2 killed bot. So the top side fight was pretty even, but the 2v2 bot.
So once the second wave comes
I
over,
like the level 6 send.
a bit early. And then as he's hitting it, Delight's like, I have this angle to hook.
No spell shield. Gets 6 on the minion here.
So keep your eyes on Duro.
Gets a lot of feathers down.
Gets level 6 here. And
Q
goes
as
for
well.
this, so hook comes through. Guma's like, I'm going to get behind him. Flash.
Does he ult too early?
Exactly where he's going to
Is
land.
it better to just save it there?
Says, nope. And then Ruler just does the extra damage there. It was just a beautiful play from
I
Duro.
swear I need to start watching LCK
Totally
more.
watched
This shit is
all of
better
the
than
beginning of
sex.
that replay. Kept trolling me. I was like, he's going to
Hell
hit 6
yeah.
on this. Oh, it's the next
Back up now.
He's on
He
a
has
ward.
Ghost
He has
as
pink
well.
to use it
Spotted
here.
on this ward, but the
Also,
double tap
Eclipse on
of
Lee Sin. He's
the
so
boomerang
strong right
blade.
now.
He's there on the
Where does the Pantheon go, though?
Yeah.
It
That's
wants to go
first
bot,
time
but he doesn't have
for
Standard
Lee
Sky yet.
And
So
this
he's
has
just
been more
weaker.
popular recently. His own now.
HLE
He
call a
no longer
swap.
has a lead because of that scrap, where Zayas picked up 2 kills.
HLE call a
He's
swap.
still a Vayne in
It's
the
good into Vayne,
It
and they have
was
TP on
Zoro
Renekton.
for so long
Renekton
as
also
well.
has steel
Often
cap,
we'll
so
see
it's
it
way
tick
harder
over
to
like
dive.
1 or 2. And there is
Duro
a
is
Kana
top.
here
I think
spotting
Genji
out
probably
what's
sniffed
going on.
something
Yeah,
right. No
Chovy
one's
in the
crossed this
area.
ward in a
He has
while.
ult, so-
As Chovy
But
gets to
Kanabi
clean
is
up the minion
basing.
wave and do some harass
No, he
damage.
cancelled it.
As HLE just moved 4 people
Hook
into the top
misses.
lane. And looks
Zeus
to
can
try and
TP
get,
bot if he wants.
Gamishi
Zeka has
back in a
flash,
good position.
flashes.
Flash down once again for Zeka.
I think Zeus
As
is the TP
Rua
bot soon.
just having the best time
He's staying
ever
for a long
here in
time.
this bottom lane as Grand Entrance is going to connect onto only Zeus.
Wow, they're really
Rua
just
able to
giving
get
bot
himself out of there with
fully.
the battle dance as well.
With that turret on the
Yeah,
bottom
that
side, by the
Sivir
way.
is gonna
Yeah.
eat Hamala.
Huge.
What?
Not to mention the experience lead
They're
as well.
just trying to
Every
put
wave
the
is going
Vayne
just
far
to him.
behind.
Yeah, he is
But
starting to
Sivir
become
is just eating
a big
towers.
problem. He's a full level up on Guma right
As
now.
long as they don't get sucked into a
HLE is trying
fight.
to pull the
What?
trigger.
They
There's the flash
engaged the
quickness to
fight.
come in. He chomps up 3 people. Heroic Entrance comes down.
It's cancelled.
But it's interrupted. Gumiushi now in so much trouble though as Keen takes him out.
Big shockwave, maybe?
And now he gets to go
Oh my god, Vayne.
ballistic.
Oh my
Double
god,
kill for
Vayne. Oh my god, triple kill for Keen.
It's a triple for Keen.
Oh, Canyon stole the quadra. It could have been a pentakill for Keen. Wow. I think they realized Zeka was too far. It's just GG here. Look at the gold lead. Look at the gold lead. I think they see Zeka and they know he can't join, so they're like saying that Oriana's too far away. Let's just send it. Great kick by Canyon. And then Keen just unleashes. Where was the shockwave? Does he flash over the shockwave?
There's just like this could not have gone better for Genji.
Yeah, he's
but
just
my
through
issue
it.
with Hanwha sending 4 topside there was it meant that Zeka
Wow,
couldn't
Keen just
join
fried
initially
them.
because
I don't get-
there was Elise in there in the mid lane and Chovy had Prio from that trade.
That play from
Rule's
Hamalife
pushing
was
bottom
crazy.
lane, so you're on
Like, I don't
claw,
mind the swap
and Chovy's
into
always gonna
zoning
be
Vayne
able
away,
to
but then
ult
Renekton has to base and
to
TP bot,
get to
and then
that
the game just has to
topside
play out.
fight. Doesn't
But
necessarily
they stayed
end
for
up
like 2
happening the
more
way I
waves.
thought it would, but gold lead here at 13, like this game may just be done.
He has Hexblade,
Oh,
but he doesn't have ult.
Gumiushi is going to get pushed back.
Yeah, Guma.
And
Ooh, this
doesn't
is
have his
this is a
Feather Stone, does
hard
have
lane. That's a
Flash.
level 10
But he
Vayne.
cannot lane against Keen. Keen is kind of a big deal right now on 3, 1, and 4 on the
Keen's
Vayne.
giving a lot of space
He
though,
had
because he
some
probably knows that
too.
they're around.
As Canyon
Renekton is
spotted
top
on a ward,
again.
but,
He's
Gumiushi's
dropping bot
still taking
again.
damage here.
Are they swapping back?
This way,
But
this
Saya's
turret
going to a dead lane.
is
Okay, he's just
starting
going
to
to base
look
and run
worse.
bot.
Actually really do
Bro.
want to take that one down.
Zeus roams a lot. I mean, bot was a dead lane for a while. Maybe he hoped that they would make a top play. He did it in game 1 a lot on Sion. He did it in game 2 a lot on Rumble. He's doing it on game 2 on Renekton.
Into the enemy territory.
He just, I think he plays the game where if he ever has a timer where he can afford to just spend it in one lane in case a play's made, he'll then base and catch the other side. And then push out that side.
And Keen is just getting so much money
And
here
now
for
Guma's
free. This turret is totally safe.
All right, well, Canyon looking for an angle here. Let's see whether he
Did
finds
it-
it. There's the
Nice
kick
kick
flash,
flash.
and Zeka gonna get taken down. Shockwave comes in.
Do they just hate
and, doesn't really do anything
Vayne?
at all.
Like,
there is the Canyon Lee Sin that we know
they're
and love.
formatting a lane again.
Zeus
needs to base in TP top or at least get to top.
And they need to make healthy. I mean,
He's
it's
running
a
mid now.
bounty
And now
on
Vayne
this
walks up.
turret, but
And
it's
now
gonna
you're
take
losing
so
top as well.
long, and Chovy's getting on for the
Ooh,
defense.
they
Like,
are
it's
running
just
around
come
looking for
on,
plays
Esports.
that
Like,
Genji
Taiwan
just
Esports
are not
can't
giving
do
to them.
anything.
But
There is
it
no
also
play
feels
here.
kind of
There's just
overforced.
nothing-
It's a
I
teleport
do think they
that's gonna come in
checkmated
from
themselves a
Zeka.
little bit.
Kanavi moving hanky
It
build
feels
for his
like one of
first
those
item
things
and
where
shoes. So it's just never going to be a
you
great thing,
expect
as there's
them
the
to
kick
do
flash
it,
after the smite.
and they
Smite
should
slow,
maybe do
kick
it, but they don't do it.
Post flash,
And then because they
everything's
don't
clean
do
up
it, now
the
you're
safeguard
fucked.
approach.
It's like you expect a high-level thing to happen, but
it's
Genji's
basic as
just-
hell.
Yeah.
He stood there, but
I mean, we've seen the things that
Ooh, this is
Canyon
gonna
has
hurt.
done. If you've watched the recent
Doesn't have a ward,
Sports
though.
video about the best Lee Sin plays of all time, we all knew what play number 1 was going to be when we loaded up that video. It was number 1.
there's
Maybe
just
they're
too
scared
many
of getting
his
outscaled.
greats, you know, we just can't let him have
I mean,
all
Sivir
that
Vayne
glory.
is
So
strong,
Ox and I were
but
watching it, and we
at
had
minute
this theory
minute
that
10?
they left it out on purpose to bait comments.
okay, that's a kill.
Now,
And that
Keen is
TP
going to get CC'd.
kinda
Kanavi is also
might be a
in
bad
little bit
TP.
of trouble here as Ruler takes him down. Keen lasted a lot longer than I was expecting.
He has
And it's
no
actually
he has Storm
Gumiushi
Raiders,
who locks
actually.
down that kill. Chovy turns
But the
up
boys
here
are
in this
coming.
bottom lane and then walks
So we can
God,
talk
they're
about
so
what
far
if it
behind
wasn't.
Hamalife.
You said even if this third game is complete
Not
wash,
just like
go
the
down
gold,
as one
right,
of
but the
best series of
XP is
year.
also rough.
This third game is
and it just feels pretty nice watching Canyon play this champion. Mustn't doesn't feel very good for Kanavi, who just had a brilliant game on the Lee Sin himself.
Kane buys so much time here, and that's why Chovy
Saves
is able
wants
to
to
show
flash
up here
him.
and then
Oh god, who's
prevent
in the
them
bush?
from following as
Oh dear.
I mean, look,
Imagine like thinking like
Kanavi wants to
playing the
fight.
game without like summoner spells or a feather
Guys,
storm.
can we fight?
Gumayusi had
No, we
absolutely
can't,
zero
Kanavi.
options there,
Why?
as at least Kanavi has a health
Can't
bar,
fight.
and he just
Alright, Zeus is in a side lane getting a tower.
Right? But if you have the
The
like,
top play
if you
blew the
put
game open,
zoom in
that's
on,
all
like,
that matters.
Guma's flash
Now it's just
outplay attempt, and you're like,
a
this
case
is why
of
they
can
lost
we
the
get
game, is
minions on the
'cause Guma
map
went for that,
without
or
dying?
This is why the
carries
Who's your
now
player of the series? Bro, I think
4-0
everyone knows who the
on
player of the
Sivir.
series is.
IE
Waves.
You,
Kanavi
chat.
Gen
You
G
for rocking up and
might
watching
eventually decide to let this turret go.
and being
It
a
might be time.
League of
Much
Legends
as I
enjoyer.
recently threw up
the Australian
Alright, dragon
follow back
spawning.
into play.
Actually look like they're gonna fight the dragon and then just, yeah.
throw the
Is the
game
fight
away with
winnable?
it.
Well,
They
I
have
mean,
not just
Orianna
yet,
and Zaya have
as
2
HLE,
items, but
They are looking to try and deny Soul Point.
Genji
They
have a lot of
positional
damage. They also
advantage
have
here. There are
Herald Hammer
wards
Life, to be fair.
sneakily on Duro in
It would be a
weird flank angle,
generational
looking for Zeus.
team fight if Hammer Life
Strikebreaker
put it
does
off.
go wide. Canyon looking to try and get himself in there, and he steals
Double carry.
the dragon. The grand entrance is so good as the quickness charms them all up. And
Nah,
the
it's
kick.
done.
Oh,
The Sivir is
Canyon,
killing everyone.
you absolute
Canyon Lee
gem.
Sin is a
And
fucking
Genji
blessing. He's trying to
will
TP out.
slam their wallets
I think he's here
down
at a, was that like a
and
rage
really
TP? Like what was
solidify
that
their win here in
TP?
game three.
About this drought.
Oh, this is the thing with
But when
League.
Canyon's
Like
playing
in
it, you
CS,
just
the
have
round's
to wait
over and you
and
lost, you
see.
can move on.
And
Now
we
it's just a
did,
humiliation
and we
ritual
saw.
for 10 minutes while you just watch them
can't
beat you.
see, but he can smite this dragon. And he is having an amazing game.
Why did
Definitely
Zeus try and
making
TP
the
out?
Oh,
POM conversation
God.
a little bit murkier after Chovy's amazing RA game. I'm still
I
going
mean,
to
I
vote for
see it,
Chovy,
fair
I'm not
enough.
going to lie. But insane performance here on this Lee Sin, but they have such a lead. But it's like they didn't need to steal the dragon and also demolish
All right,
them in a team
Genji
fight and
stays in the
also, like,
race for
clown on
second
them as
place.
well, but like they did.
Yeah.
And
Hammer Life could
this
lose
is like
first
the
place.
15-year-old
There's
competing in
one
the
more
7-year-old
team in their
race,
way.
and then
could have at least been
If
like,
they
"Oh,
lose
we
to
got the
them,
dragon, but was it worth
they
it?
might
No,
lose
we
first
didn't
place.
have that con-
Kanavi is still
But what are the odds of that, huh?
He's not going to get picked here as Delight doesn't quite find the anchor. But HLE
If
are
Bro
just
pulled it
circling
off,
the
we'd have a
train. I was gonna
four-way
say
tie,
slowly
a
circling
three-way
the
tie
train,
for
but
first.
It's actually starting to up the pace right now.
One of T1, KT, Genji,
I
and
don't
Hammer
want to
Life.
say this is like it's not any.
And then it comes
indication
down
of
to match
HLE
score, I think.
not
And then
being
after
a
match
great
score, I
team
think
here
it
in
comes
the
down to
LCK.
game.
But
Actually, what's
what
the
are you
third
supposed to do
measure
now?
metric?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
it's
that-
an absolutely
Is it head-to-head first,
berserk
or is
right
it
now.
game
Chovy
score?
hasn't done-
Checkmate
It must be
in
game
chess,
score
like,
first.
that's the end of
Is
this.
just
I mean, this game he's playing much
insane.
better,
Like
Aguro, I
that
think.
play from Guma.
Game 1 and
was
2, his
almost, like,
positionings
one
were
of the coolest
really, really
moments you could
rough.
see, and so many things went wrong
What a
for
sad
HLE
way to end this
game,
best
and
of
they didn't
three.
get to play League of Legends.
Well, now on the hunt, going to get popped, and that is just a broken inhibitor turret. Gumayusi taking so much. We'll be out of
Yeah,
luck.
this Genji Hammer Life T1 like
of these
fist fight
three
is
squads,
great.
including T1 is now the engage
KT
onto
just need to
Chovy,
not ruin
as the
it
double taunt does come in.
by
Delight
being
is
good.
gonna go down,
Oh,
and
nice
there's
shockwave.
the
It didn't do
kickback
any
onto
damage, though.
Guma. He does get the feather storm, but Duro obviously
Ooh,
CC's
could have been a
the whole
pentakill for
team,
Ruler.
and that is going to be curtains for HLE. Zeus takes a little while to kill, but now
Well,
the
Ruler's
victory
penta gets
march
stolen again,
comes
right?
in, and Genji, they secure the ace, and now
He's
secure
never allowed them.
revenge. Here, the second time they face off against HLE.
HLE's first
Wow.
place.
Well,
spot
they lost the game in top
being
here, Hammer Life.
challenged
I think they
here
just need to
by
base with Zeus
Genji
and run
in a
bot if they
big
want to do this
way,
swap.
and what was a phenomenal
Some games are
series,
just lost in
but
one play, and this was one of them.
unfortunately for HLE, a
One
very
play lost
weak
the game.
final game
All
where
right, give Chovy the
Genji
pom.
Just stomp all over
Give
them.
Chovy the pom.
And
Straight
feels
up.
like the fatigue
All right, we're going to play
finally
a little bit of
set in.
Teamfight Manager
Yeah,
2
we
now,
do have to
and
go
we're
back
going to
to the thing we
also
mentioned
wait
earlier
till the
on.
next series, which is
This is the
Nongshim. No,
fourth
it's
day in a
DRX.
row
Oh,
that
well,
HLE
KRX versus
competed
FearX.
on
It's not a
stage.
big deal series, but it's Fry's group,
And
so
that is brutal. You know, that schedule is really,
thank you all
really
for coming
hard.
out. I hope you enjoyed the
And
games. All the
first
love.
two games,
I know a lot of
absolutely
people will stay
phenomenal.
around as well
And it
for the
felt
next
like
series
something
because it's
broke
Fry's
in
group.
game number 3,
But yeah,
Genji,
the
their
LCK,
fatigue
all you need to know
broke in
is
the
there's a
third
race
game
for second
against
place.
T1 in that amazing best of 3
And
earlier on.
Genji is off to a good
Genji
start.
still undefeated. His
You
game
need that
on
second
base.
place.
Genji